mind stray. From puzzles to quizzes, facts untold, unlocking mysteries, watch them unfold.
What happened?
Hi.
Greetings.
Why is it?
North
We live?
Carolina.
Yeah, it
Did you
just
guys
like
hear?
very suddenly went live.
It is
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Hi.
That'll work.
Hi.
Wasn't that intro supposed to be a tad bit longer?
Yeah. Oh, what happened was, see, I could still hear the other one playing. It was overlapping each other. Did none of you guys hear that?
Oh, I heard it.
Oh, so I just was like, oh, why is it overlapping? I just said, anyways, hi everyone.
That says, hey.
Hey. All right, tonight we're doing love songs. We're gonna do the best, the worst, the most memorable, and the awfulest love songs. And then after that, we're gonna have a surprise for you guys. We're just gonna do an open panel. We're gonna talk about everything. So you guys can ask us anything you want to ask us. You talk about just open mic. So we're just gonna do some love songs since yesterday was Valentine's Day. And so let's see. Sorry, we're late. We're always late because of me. Always, because I have my mom that I have to deal with, and I have to get her food and dinner and everything. And so it's very difficult because then I only have like so much time to get ready, and it's like, bah! Anyways. So tonight we're gonna do round one, best love songs of all time. Each panelist picks one iconic love song and defends why it deserves the crown. Chat votes on the winner.
I didn't know we had to defend it. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't be
So like, say
Yeah.
it's
I'm taking all you guys down. Taking all you guys down.
So, Tug, like, say for example, like your wedding song that you and your wife had, like, you know, you're on your wedding for your dance or whatever, and then that has carried with you through the years or whatever. You would just defend that's the reason why. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first because
All right.
I just had one pop in my head, and I guess I'm just gonna call this one. I don't do love songs. I don't care for them. Being a miserable old black man that I am, being in horrible relationships, but I will defend Casey and JoJo for all my life. I pray for someone like you. That song was just so obnoxious and played everywhere while I was in high school, man. That was the anthem of love, of relationships. Every couple was just like, oh, this is our song. This is our song. I like the song. I like what they did. I like the structure of it, but it just got so obnoxious hearing it all the damn time. But I will give it credit. It's a good song. The lyrics, they really are expressing how the love between two people can be, how they can feel, especially during that time back in the late 90s. I got to give it to them. I'm going to defend that one all day. And probably because I can't think of another one. I mean, there are others, but that one just stands out. Just like Casey and JoJo.
What was that song again? How'd it go?
For all my life.
No, I mean, like, sing a bar for me.
For all my life, I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that I finally found you. For all my life.
Don't stop now.
Damn good song.
Well, boy, there we go.
And I pray that you feel the same way.
I actually don't know this song.
I've heard it a few times.
I don't know this song.
What, Cody?
Was so hot in the fucking
What, Cody? Are you serious?
It was huge.
Is all my life by who?
hot.
Shane, who's that by?
They made a lot of money off of that song. Casey and JoJo.
There you go. Yeah, Cody was asking who it was by.
They were both members of I think the band was Jodeci, but they were just two guys. It was back when before boy bands were gay. They were four black guys, Jodeci and Casey and JoJo were two members that broke off, and they did a lot of songs together. But yeah, they did that one.
Okay.
I don't want to play it.
No.
But chat,
We
y'all
don't
know
wanna-
who I'm talking about.
We don't want to get copyright struck. Yeah.
Yeah, that song will probably definitely hit the algorithm trigger. or
Anyway, if
whatever.
anybody wants to hear it, they can look it up on YouTube and listen to it. They all pretty much can do that.
I can go next, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I know that song either. But I also didn't know that Buff could sing.
Of course he can sing.
So that was
Buff's the musician.
yeah.
Nobody
well,
who drinks
didn't
that
know
much can't sing. I mean, come on.
Fair point.
Yeah, good point. Well made.
All right, go ahead. Chat, pay
E-
attention because you're going to be voting on all the panel after you're done.
Eric Clapton, Wonderful Tonight.
Ooh,
This is a fantastic song, and it's not just because it's Eric Clapton, and I absolutely love Eric Clapton, but like, it's that everyday life. Just this is what love it really is like it's just the everyday, banal, totally mundane things happening. But you're so in love with her that everything she does is interesting. Everything that your partner does is fascinating and wonderful and makes you feel good. And yeah, this was the song that we actually played there's like a slower live version that we played at our wedding for our dance, right? When you said wedding, that's exactly what cooked in my mind. Like she walked down the aisle to Stevie Wonder, isn't she
Isn't
she lovely?
lovely? Thank you. For some reason my brain was drawing a blank. But no, definitely Wonderful Tonight is my pick. Yeah, that's it.
All right, good pick. Good pick.
All right. Who's next? Anyone?
I
Anyone?
guess I can go next.
You go next.
I guess
There
I
you
can
go,
get it
Dan.
out the way. Oh God. Okay.
Get it out of the way. I'm sorry. I'm torturing all of you tonight.
You are torturing me because everybody knows, and I'm just gonna put it out there. You know that my wife passed away, and Valentine's and love songs and all that is not my favorite thing in the world. But I'll go back
Yeah.
in time for a minute and remember the high school prom with the girl that I married and was with for years and years and have kids with who passed away. And I never will forget the high school prom, dancing with her at the prom to the song by Elvis Presley called I Can't Help Falling in Love with You.
Ooh.
And to this day, every time I think about that high school dance and hearing that song, because it wasn't too long after that we had a kid. It wasn't much long after that we were married. That always kind of tears me up a little bit to think back to that day. But it was
Yeah.
the day I knew that we were going to be together, that we were going to get married. We were going to have a life because I knew I loved her right then.
No.
And that's all.
Wise men say only fools
I think that's
rush.
another reason, is my mom was a real big Elvis fan, so I grew up with the Elvis Presley music, and that's probably
Me
one of the
too.
reasons I don't never play it no more.
I did some
Yeah.
Elvis impersonating in my youth.
Oh boy.
I think we all
Oh
did.
boy.
I had all the pictures burned though.
I was about to say,
I
I
had
gotta
to
see
think
them.
one of them Halloweens I was Elvis Presley. Hey, you know what I mean?
Mayhem, what's up?
Ah, Mayhem's here. Awesome.
Okay,
Hey,
next.
man.
All right. Who's going next?
Oh, hello.
I'm dying to hear Caldy's because he says he's gonna.
I'm dying to hear Zach's choice.
No, I want to hear Zach's first.
Nope.
Okay.
I want to hear Zach's first. I want to hear Zach's. I'll throw him down the gauntlet.
Limey,
Hello.
you're going to come up after Caldy.
Yeah, whenever.
I'm waiting on you, Zach. A matter of fact, I'm going to Probably drive everybody crazy and play a little back tunes.
Name that tune, right? I know this game.
Oh, I should be doing that, right? Okay, so I guess Unapologetic Geek puts his vote in as Baby Got Back.
Thanks, Tug.
Hey, anytime.
Zach, you let us know when you're ready. We'll be waiting for you, okay? You just give me the I'm ready. So I think like you guys, we've all had this discussion backstage. I'm not sure if everybody has been backstage when we've had this discussion, but about how like we just don't really care for Valentine's Day too much, because you should be good to your partner, your spouse, your person you're with, no matter what time of year it is. And Valentine's Day is just a holiday. Like they made it into a corporate thing.
Hey, fun fact, more relationships end of the day after Valentine's Day than any other day of the year.
Yeah.
I thought it was the day before.
No, it's the day after.
So you don't have that obligation to have to buy them anything.
I actually heard the same. I heard it, not the same, but I heard a debate the other day, and someone brought that up. They went, actually, it's the 15th, 16th, and 17th is when that happens.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess so. If you don't buy the right present, you're screwed, you know.
Okay, Zach, you ready?
I don't really have a love song for a special moment. Unfortunately, I dated a girl for 8 months. She did dedicate a song, but she ruined it by cheating on me.
Ugh.
Okay.
To hell with that BI.
Do you have a song that you like that's a love song? How about Love Bites by Def Leppard?
Yeah.
No?
I was
Okay.
broken up with on Valentine's Day, so I feel your pain. I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
That sucks.
that totally sucks.
Never had that. I hooked up with a girl that I wasn't chasing her. It was she was
Shane,
Your
are you doing laundry?
that answer is correct.
Laundry.
Sir, your clothes are dry.
Your laundry.
It's my little space. It's this little space heater I got. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But there was this girl that was a homeboy of mine. They had hooked up, and me and her kind of had some faint, distant chemistry. We never acted on it because she was with him and I was with my ex-wife, fiance, whatever. But like me and her were always cool with each other. And years later, we ended up hooking up on Valentine's Day after we refound each other. After not seeing each other for so long, and just found that I'm like, okay, that's one thing that happened on Valentine's Day for me. And that, we did it for probably, I think we were together for about 3 months, and she broke up with me because she was scared to tell her parents she was dating me. Not necessarily because I was a black guy. That was kind of part of it, but her parents loved me. But the guy before, my fake homeboy, fucked up my face card and told them all kinds of ill shit about me, and they believed him, even though he left her high and dry. And it was like, how you gonna believe him? And you know me, you've interacted with me, you've talked with me, you know my character, but you're gonna believe what this guy says. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. But for her to not stand up and fight for the relationship, I don't think she actually ever cared. So, I question that. But it is what it is.
Like sands through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody was supposed to start laughing when I said that stuff, but never mind.
No, because it's sad.
Maybe I should have said General Hospital. I don't.
That's a priceless comment right there.
Just do the Young and the Restless theme. Dum, 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 dum.
All right, Limey,
All right,
are you
where we
ready?
Yeah.
Or
who's
Colby,
next?
Colby. It's Colby's turn.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So the perfect love song. Thought about this all day long.
Dun, 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 dun.
All day long, you just got the question tonight. Shut up.
No. I put it in the description.
Yeah, I sent her a text. I said, "Madam, if you're asking me that question, I'm going to show up with 5,000 songs." And she responded, "Just go look at the text. Just go look at the text. Don't do that."
Yeah.
No, I responded, LOL.
But
BBB, add him to nameless.
there
Yeah,
are
exactly.
there are two of them. There are two of them.
Number
Number one is or number two in my list would be Dedicated to the One I Love. Perfect song.
Not a bad
Sung by lots
choice.
of people.
Nice.
But the number one song that you can play if you're feeling sad about Valentine's Day, if you're feeling happy about Valentine's Day, if it's a funeral, if it's a wedding, you can play God Only Knows by the Beach Boys, and
That
you
works.
will feel
Mm.
perfect.
Oh,
That is the perfect love song.
might have something there.
Told you guys I came loaded for bear tonight.
Yeah, maybe if you live in California.
I'm in Mississippi, sir.
All right. Shane, I added him to nameless.
What? There's nothing wrong with love.
No. He's telling me to add you to a group chat on Facebook. So I did.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. He's saying add you. So I did. I just added you. So you'll probably get a notification that you've been added to the group.
I just saw it.
Yeah. What's my gold farm? What does that mean, Caldy?
The background.
Oh, yeah.
Madam, you are so far behind on these chats.
That was like an hour ago.
Yeah, do not try to catch up on these chats. Don't.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You're so far behind. That was
I
But I
said,
don't wanna
I said it
miss
looked like
it.
the sun took a poop.
Goldfinger.
But those were the two that I came up with that would be great love songs that are appropriate for just about any time.
Those are very solid choices, Caldy.
Yeah.
Bratty.
Hello, Bratty.
Hi, Bratty.
You.
Where's you?
Now,
You got to go way forward.
Oh yeah, sorry.
get me off of this screen and pull up that Limey guy.
Everybody has to
Okay.
see his image. Yeah, there you go. His avatar.
Peas and ketchup in a different.
While Lamy's doing his little peas and
Match made
ketchup
in
thing, I'm gonna take this dog out real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Is that
Danny.
a euphemism?
No, I think it's actually going to.
Oh, we've got the print. Yeah. Anyway, I'll save that for later.
Oh,
Oh, sugar, it's me. Sorry, I do apologise. I was distracted by other things. Trying to stay upright and breathe at the same time, mainly.
Oh, no.
That's a lot of work.
Honestly, it is. Right. Now, the greatest love song of all time. I was a bit stuck with this because I might have my own thing, but then you've got to defend it, and nobody else would probably know what on earth I'm going on about.
Let's
Because
go.
More than likely Caldy.
Well, yeah, potentially. So,
But he didn't know Shane's.
sorry, what?
Surprisingly, he didn't know Shane's.
This is it. You never know. But I am going to go. I chose one that like everybody will know, and I'm pretty sure. Can't remember if it was Bratty, but I'm pretty sure I saw somebody mention it in chat, and that is "I Will Always Love You" by Dolly Parton.
Yes, the Dolly Parton version. Thank you.
Rather than the Whitney version.
Yes.
Which I don't hate, but I love Dolly. I love Dolly more. Like I always have loved Dolly. I always will. Much like the song. Anyway, so it's a well-known song, but also I don't know if you guys know, but it's like a farewell song to Portner Wagner, who was her longtime partner and mentor as well. So, and to me, it's like it's a really nice like breakup song, but also love song, and genuine in the sense of like, we're breaking up, but I don't hate you. I don't want to stick knives in your back. I wish nothing but the best for you. And just a very nice sentiment, but still very much like, I'm my own woman and I'm going to go out and do what I need to do to make myself happy in my own life. But it doesn't mean that I wish you any harm and I don't hate your guts and all of that. And again, like Dolly's singing is amazing. I have seen her live in Birmingham in the UK. And so I think the words are really good. The tune is amazing. Allegedly, so Dolly says, she wrote "I Will Always Love You" in the same day that she wrote Jolene.
Yep.
Which I'm like, whilst you're all about making great like songs, why not just write two in a 24-hour period? Why not? If you feel the need to show off like that. So yeah, apparently, because I looked it up on Wikipedia, because there was a couple of things I didn't know. So it was country number one in 1974 and 1982, and Whitney Houston set a record by having it at number one for 14 weeks and won loads of awards, both personally and around the world. And apparently, Dolly kept offering it to Patti LaBelle, who kept saying no and hesitating. On the other side of things, Elvis had asked to record it and Dolly turned him down. So there you go. Make of that what you will.
Can't see even Elvis hitting that note.
So yeah. Yeah, quite. So yeah, so that would be my choice for greatest love song of all time, because although the love is over, she hasn't got the knives out. And yeah, so there you go. So that's my choice.
And she did it on his publishing company so that he still got money.
Oh, there you go. Even better.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
That's
that.
true love.
And she, I mean, as well as an amazing artist, all round good person, she is, as what you pointed out, a canny businesswoman. So that wouldn't have been by mistake, the fact that she did that either, because she was out there blazing trails as a female artist in a genre that was even, arguably more sexist than other genres. So, yeah, all power to your elbow. Dolly is queen. Dolly for president, I thank you, and prime minister. I just think she should just rule the whole kit and caboodle. There you go. The end.
Fine choice, sir.
It gets stuck in my head all the time, and I don't even know why. It's just like an earworm song that like my brain defaults to sometimes.
Yeah. That is,
I'll just be doing the dishes, and all of a sudden, stop it!
Absolutely. Yes. I don't know if is Chrissy with us.
I'm here. Just give me a second.
Oh, okay.
She's still trying to catch up on the chat. She's gonna be doing that the entire time.
I'm back here.
I think we've all gone, haven't we?
Yeah.
Let's look at the chat. What is the second?
Yeah, here we have. Has Chrissy gone yet? I think.
Oh, that's right. Chrissy hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
No, I'm coming. Oy.
Oh yeah, I've heard that before.
Have you really?
Awesome.
All right. Like when I haven't had really good experiences in my life with love either. I was a single mom. I raised my kid by myself. But I do know that something that has stuck with me through my whole entire existence is that my grandparents were born in the 1920s. They were married for almost 60 years when my grandfather passed away. Their song that they used to listen to, and every year on their anniversary they would play it and they would dance, and he bought her this little jewelry box that actually played the little tune, and it was just a really special song, and it is Somewhere My Love. It's on the Dr. Zhivago movie. And every time I hear that song, I think of my grandparents and the love that they shared, and that there is love out there, and that there is people that truly love each other for lifetimes, and it gives me hope. So that's my defense to that song.
No, that's a great choice.
Okay.
My dad used to play that song on the piano all the time on
Yeah.
his baby grand.
Well, my grandparents wasn't like normal grandparents. They really, really liked Judas Priest. There wasn't nothing my 80-year-old grandpa loved more than speeding down the road in his truck, jamming headed out for the highway.
My grandpa loved the Beach Boys. No. He would just he'd be down on his knees playing it on his guitar. Like,
Can I throw an honorable mention?
yeah,
I have like a
absolutely.
million of them, but yeah, go for it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
just one in particular. You Are My Sunshine.
Oh, good God.
The song, I don't know who originally did it, but I only honorably mention it because, like, as a kid, I had like this little stuffed elephant that you could wind it up, and it had a little music box things inside of it, and the elephant would bob his head from side to side, and it played that tune. Now, being as young as I was, I grew up knowing that tune, and would hear it in different variations through the years. The last one I heard was from Oh Brother Where Art Thou. It's on that soundtrack. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
How did anybody care if
You
that come out
make me
like
happy.
that's
But
Jimmy Davis in 1940?
who?
Jimmy Davis from 1940.
Okay. I never bothered to look it up. I don't know why. I just never did. I just carried that tune in my head. And that was one I used to carry in relationships because I would always, see that partner as my sunshine, bringing light into my darkness. But then, darkness returns, of course, because the relationship ends. But, I still love. Yeah, I love the song. I will always love the song. I don't think I'll ever apply it to another relationship again, though. But just an honorable mention. Chat, vote.
Mike
And I'm
said,
voting for Danny.
Mike said that if I was on panel, I would say the greatest love song is I Loved Her First by Heartland.
You can be on panel. Where are you?
I sent him the link. So, like, if he does want to be on panel, but he spends time with his kids on the weekends. So he might not be.
It's
Hey.
oh, I'm damn.
Hey, we all buzz him. Everybody buzz him.
Penalty box for you.
They know who you are.
Thank God I have the parental advisory up for a love song night. What's going on here?
Well, love
Hey.
love leads to hate. Hate leads to anger. Anger leads to the dark side.
And a long prison term.
Yeah.
Really bad when that happens.
What life? All right.
Did
so,
everybody answer that question?
Yeah, but who else? Somebody had some other people had some honorable mentions. Caldy, did you have
No.
honorable mentions?
My honorable mention would be I don't know. Have any of you guys ever heard the song "Alone Again" or by Love? They redid it in the 80s by a band called The Damned.
Ooh.
I've heard of The Damned, but I don't know that song.
Maybe.
I will. I'll drop it. I'll drop it in chat. It's a rough one.
Yeah, at least you didn't
Okay.
take a little
But it's beautiful. It's very beautiful.
Yeah. If a song or music makes you feel an emotion, or a movie, it's well written. Like,
And
it's
I would
Yeah.
watch the video by The Damned. I would watch the Alone Again or video by The Damned because that makes it really,
I
really
Mike
hits.
Harper.
Okay.
Chrissy, I'm about to argue with you with what you just said. I said,
No, I mean
Harper's in the chat.
literally,
Hey,
if a
Michael.
movie makes you feel it, well, unless you get angry, you get angry at a lot of stuff. But like for me, like the movie City of Angels, it made me feel an emotion. I felt that was very well written because at the end of the movie, I was like, "Whoa!" Like I had highs, I had lows, I was laughing, and at the end I was crying. And I'm like, a movie that can pull at your heartstrings or pull at your emotions like that is very well put together and written. But
okay, so you said it again. Okay, that is a strictly subjective opinion.
It is.
I could say that about Captain Marvel.
Oh, no, not
That
those kind
is
of movies.
critically acclaimed a horrible movie. No, that does
It
not
made
make
you
a
feel
movie
an
well
emotion,
written.
anger.
That's a subjective opinion in your head. That
It made you feel an emotion, anger, disappointment. Like,
questionability. What am I doing with my life that I
I
watched
can
this?
think of a lot of movies that made me feel
Hey,
disappointment. I would not
Buff.
call them
Hey,
good.
Buff. Speaking of bringing out the
Ghostbusters 2016. Yeah, I had some emotions. Sorry.
go ahead, Paul.
I was just gonna say, speaking of bringing out the anger and Buff, what'd you think about the music in Joker 2?
Awful.
No, good God.
Awful. There was too much of it. There was just too much. There, every review I've watched on that movie, I did a halfway review on it, but every review I've seen, everybody's saying the same thing. The movie takes place in 2 sets at the jail and the courthouse. And I'm like, yeah. And there's too much music. There's just too much. Unnecessary. It's garbage. There's no story. You're recapping the events of the first movie. This is like the filler commercial, the ad break to get to the next movie. And hopefully it is. But I don't know if they're going to do a third one or not.
I hope not. Please, no.
No, I think if they do a third one, that one's going to be a banger. I think this was just filler. It was an unnecessary attempt at a cash grab. Let's get Lady Gaga. Why? But here, it's out there. It's here. I don't know why they made it specifically, but I do know why you made it. Money. And you did not make that money. You didn't make it. Everybody hates that movie. Anyway, sorry.
Mama Mac.
Thank you,
Comment.
Caldy.
Thank you, Caldy. Thank you, Caldy.
But I mean, him bringing that up, it does kind of fit in what we're talking about tonight
It
because
does.
it
It
is
does.
a love story. That
Yes.
movie is a love story between this Joker and this fake
Yeah.
Quinn, whatever they called her in the movie. They never called her Harley Quinn. Only one person actually referred to her name as Harleen Quinzel. But they call her, what did they call her in the movie? Like Jean or something?
Dr. Quinn, medicine woman.
Something stupid. But it is a movie about a love story between these two that seems so forced and unnatural. And all that music was kind of about the love between the two of them. Is just like, I'm not buying this.
Wow.
None of this feels natural.
Mm.
But whatever.
Mama Mac says, I've had a song fooled around and fell in love stuck in my head for days.
Mm.
I feel the same way about Yakety Sax.
That's a perfect song.
Yeah,
That's a
nothing wrong with
great song. Wow.
Zach,
Well, my vote
Mike
is
says,
for
I
my
hate
vote is
everything
for
about you.
Danny's.
All right, everybody, go ahead and cast your votes. Go ahead, Zach. Everyone in chat, go ahead and post your comments.
Vote Caldy, or I will haunt you.
The movie that made me actually cry was The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh yeah, that's a
Really?
good one.
That garbage. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay.
All right, everybody in chat, are you dropping your comments to whose song that you're voting for? I guess we could do just say our name. Like, you guys should be able to know our names, right? I think you guys know our names. Whoever you're voting for, drop our names in the chat. I don't want to number people because if people move around, then it's going to change. And like, let's just keep it simple.
Why ain't the little names on the screen like in the little
I
white
don't
box?
know.
She has to,
because the
minimize
comment
the
is
comment.
up. Yeah.
Just to get rid of the comment, and then our names will pop up.
Oh, let me do that. I scrolled all the way down, and I'm not trying to miss anybody in chat.
Don't
Sorry,
worry about
guys.
it. You'll be okay. See? Now people know who the names to put in.
There you go. I've done it.
But
Made it
to go
easier
back
on
to
us.
what Zach was talking about, the
All
movie that
three
makes me,
people.
the romantic quote unquote movie that would make me cry is What Dreams May Come.
Oh, that's
Every
a good one
dang
too.
time.
Well, I'll tell you what
That was a
romantic movie
good
makes me cry.
movie.
That's
Okay.
Titanic. Every time I see it, come on, I start crying.
What movie was that?
That's Titanic.
Titanic.
Every time I
Oh,
see the
Titanic.
credits start coming on, I start crying because I know I got to sit through it again.
Sorry, the opening.
I still
The
haven't seen it. I've managed not to see it for all this time. I'm so pleased.
You're doing fine, Limey. You're doing fine.
Yeah.
You've
It's
really
pretty much
Um,
every cliche
It's
put in a
a
blender.
great
You've seen this movie
It's
before.
a
You haven't
wonderful
seen it.
movie. You should see it once. You should not see it 85 times. You should only see it.
Spoiler alert: the boat sinks.
Exactly. That put me off for a start.
I think my favorite romantic movie of all time is City of Angels, like without a shadow of a doubt.
I've never seen
At the
that.
end, where he's like, just one
bad.
kiss of her lips, one touch of her hand, just one.
Is
And the
is that
angels,
is that the Meg Ryan flick?
yeah,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
And
I gotta go Die Hard.
Die Hard. Die Hard is your Christmas movie. It's your Valentine's
Yo,
Day movie.
Their,
Yo.
their
relationship is
relationship
better to the
is
movie.
rocky
story
and
called Die Hard.
unstable. They're estranged. They're kind of separated, and by the
And
end
they
of the
bond through
movie,
trauma.
they are back in each other's arms. I love you. I love you too. Da, da, da. It's
He
a
walks
great
across
progress
broken
in the
glass.
build-up.
Yes, I was about to
Yes!
say he
Literally.
walked across
That-
glass for that.
That
lady.
man
Well, I got
crawled
you,
through a
Pete. I got
river
you,
of
Pete.
crap
I
to
got you,
save
Pete. I
his
got you,
wife
Pete.
that left him and moved to the other side of the country
No,
just to
dude.
get away from him for a
Even
job.
better.
And they fell back in each other's arms. You
All
kiss
right.
my
Even
butt.
better, Shane.
That's a
Even better.
great.
Okay, so we have.
Even better. What, even better, man. The Terminator. The love of Kyle Reese traveling across time to wind up back with the girl who fell in love with her picture.
That's somewhere in
Why
time.
did he do it? Because he gets killed. How about that stuff?
This train has lost the rails.
Follow
I got that.
Follow
Give
you
me a
wherever
second.
you may go.
I got the train wreck video. Hold on. I got this.
Oh, come on. Come on over to the drink.
We are on track. We're still talking
Yay.
Come on,
romance
come on. Come
subjects.
on over with the great.
We are absolutely on
Someone
track.
said train wreck. Train wreck. I was like, I got that.
It's the word
Okay.
of the day, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Question
so I'm going
two.
back to chat.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
give
trying
us
to
something
look at
to
who
vote on.
voted for who. It says so
Chestnut
far I'm
building,
only
forget that.
seeing a vote for Limey.
I've got Caldy winning.
How many do you have, Caldy? Because I'm
42,
Wow, that's a good number.
4,200.
That's
4,200.
Flip. That escalated quickly.
I might be lying.
yeah, because there's not 4,200 people in here.
There might be.
Okay,
There might be a lot of
so-
lurkers.
So
It looks like Limey's got 3 or
I
4.
might be losing.
Dan's got two. Yeah, it definitely looks like Limey won.
If you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. Joe Biden.
What?
I've no idea.
Joe Biden did say that, yes.
Anyways,
Hold on, I'm with
gonna-
Nicole here. Now, Nicole says she voted for Dan. I'm voting for Dan too because I love that song. I love that Elvis song, man. I'm voting for Dan.
Okay, so who's keeping tally? Do I need to keep
Thanks,
tally?
I'm fairly sure that I Will Always Love You has won this one.
Yeah, I think Limey
Okay.
won.
It's the power of
Limey,
I counted
What?
4 for Limey, and with 6,
I am
that's
seeing
3.
some
I would
limeys.
like
There you go, Limey. You got first round. Ding, ding, 1-1. All right. Next question.
Oh, what is
Right,
the next?
Next question is
Ultimate breakup anthems.
yeah,
Oh,
ultimate
God,
anthems.
Amazon.
Which
I
song
got it.
perfectly captures heartbreak?
I got one.
Okay.
I would just like to say, just as I was accepting my award and thanking everybody, my internet dropped. So I don't know if you all heard me or not.
No, we didn't.
All right, okay.
It's
Well,
just-
I would just like to
The
thank
music went up and kicked off
Dolly,
the stage.
Dolly the sheep, my neighbour, the dog, the llama down the road, and you all for coming. Thank you very much.
That was a well-won fight, sir. A well-won fight. A well-won fight.
You could have at least like you and Moneypenny.
All right. So
how
you guys got round 2. Ultimate breakup anthems. Which song perfectly captures heartbreak?
Oh, God.
And Tug, you said you're ready.
Yeah. Give Me My Money Back by Ben Folds 5.
Oh,
I mean, that's it. And don't forget my black t-shirt. That's
no.
That's it.
Oh, why did I think of that? Good call. Good.
Yeah, right there, buddy. That's a
I
good
mean,
one.
I don't have anything to add. I think it's
Yeah, I mean,
itself.
yeah. I think Tug might win by default.
Okay.
I think he's got my vote, and I've got a song. So
Is it my turn?
Sure.
It can be.
Okay, then. My song would be Goodness Gracious, Great Balls of Fire,
Nice.
which is the best reason to break up.
I'm sitting here thinking about the lyrics, like, what does this have to do with breakup? And then
I mean-
you said it, and I'm like, okay. I get
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, wasn't it Nicki Minaj's cousin that actually called off a wedding because of that? I mean, yeah, you've got to be careful.
Don't get me started on Jerry Lee
What is
Lewis.
going on
it. Didn't he
today?
like write that for his niece or some garbage?
Don't get me started on no Jerry Lee Lewis. I got a lot of jokes for him.
That dude was a creep.
Yeah, that's
Probably on a different screen.
Mm.
oh boy.
We don't want to jump the shark.
Give me
Yeah.
money back.
Okay. I
Good
got
choice.
mine.
Money back,
Yeah.
bitch.
That's a good choice.
Be right back.
I want my money back.
All right. So Tug went. Danny went. Shane, you ready?
Yeah. I gotta go with Slipknot's "Wait and Bleed." Specifically when they hit the bridge. You haven't learned a thing. I haven't changed the thing. The pressure's in my bones. That those 3 verses right there really signify the reason why I'm breaking up with your stupid ass. I haven't changed a thing. You haven't learned a thing. And the pressure's in my bones right now of dealing with your stupid butt. And the chorus, you know, I felt the hate rise up in me. I felt the hate rise up in me, and it was on a glitter stone of leaves. Just I've been putting up with your crap for so long that this pressure is building up, and I gotta have a release. And you know what? We're done, cause I gotta go. I gotta go. You are not trying. I've been trying everything. You've put this so much pressure
Are
on
you
me.
having a
Put so
flashback,
much.
dude?
Yes. What?
I said, are you having a flashback, dude?
Slightly. But
I was going to say, she's not here. It's okay, Buff. She's not
It's okay,
here.
Shane. It's
gone.
okay, Shane.
It's fine,
Tell us
mate.
how you really
It's
feel
fine.
there, buddy.
Group hug.
Do you need a Xanax?
look, as I'm saying this, yeah, there are flashbacks of Huey helicopters flying through the sky. And
Wow.
He's never gotten over
Boars
Macho
in the
Grande.
Yes,
background. There's gunfire going on and rice fields of soldiers running through the field. Yeah, I did. But that's my song.
You laughed when I was
Slipknot,
actually
Wait and Bleed.
I respect your choice, but that's some emo ass lyrics, man.
Hey.
And there's 9 people in this band.
Caldy, are you ready to go next, or Zach, or Limey? One of you three. Zach's ready.
Says he's
All
ready.
right.
Yeah, Zach, go.
Zach's gonna say, get your money for nothing and your chicks. for
Sorry,
free."
Chrissy, but the itch came back by theory of a dead man.
That's actually a pretty good choice, Alan.
I mean,
Okay, I like it. All right, Caldy, you ready?
All right. We're talking heartbreak, right? Like just total heart.
Ultimate breakup anthems. Which song perfectly captures heartbreak?
Okay. That one is going to be a song that probably very few people know. It's a song by The Wedding Present called Spangle. And it is depressing. It's literally about catching your lover in bed with someone else and then saying goodbye over the phone, knowing that it was going to happen anyway, and it's terrible.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it ain't no fun for us other guys neither.
People can
Yeah.
look that up if they want to see that.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Get me off the screen. I have messed up the humor. Let's
It's
bring
like
it back.
Cecilia, only
stop
really
it.
sing.
Caldy, you did a good job because you brought it to the table, like
yeah, I mean,
You brought
this
it
is
to
the
the
thing.
table.
It's an
Lana, you
emotional
gotta tell us
roller
about the
coaster.
theme song from Octopussy.
But nobody does it better? Or no, that's for your eyes only.
I was gonna say a Smith songs, but I didn't use that.
Yeah, I mean, the Wedding Present again. It's a band I've heard of, and I probably know 2 songs if I, heard them. But again, I have to commend your music knowledge
I will put you on the path, sir.
and taste, and taste indeed. Yeah, right. Oh, is it me now? Then I take it.
Yes.
This is the breakup song round, yeah, round 2. Right.
Yes.
So, as I mentioned before, I Used to Love Her is a great one, Tug. Awesome.
He actually wrote
Sorry.
it about his dog. But yeah.
Apologise. Got distracted. So I would say same answer to round 1, as in I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton, but I won't do that. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. So my choice for round 2 is Don't Speak by No Doubt.
I know just what you're saying.
Because it's this is not like, you didn't say like breakup songs where you hate the other person or whatever. So
No.
I went for Don't Speak No Doubt.
I'll be right back,
Oh,
guys.
please stop explaining.
Damn, that's a good.
Hey, Limey,
That is a good
because-
Limey,
Yep.
that's a good choice because I was expecting I used to love her, but I had to kill her.
That's what I put in the chat.
No,
Yeah.
I Used to Love Her is I do really like that track. I really like the.
What
There's
part do
one
you like?
track in that
Carried
EP
Out
I'm
the
not sure
Backyard?
about, but the rest of it.
That whole album is good, man.
Yeah. So, because Gwen Stefani for No Doubt and just
The bass
I always
player.
like her voice.
Right.
The lyrics are really good. The music's really good. Yeah, and I don't know what else to say about it. Really, it's just kind of like there's some confusion in it. You know, she's talking about. Actually, I did make some more notes. As we die is something she mentions in the song a few times, and it's obvious she's talking about like the relationship rather than love's dying.
You and me, I can see we're dying.
Grief is, grief is not necessarily about death. It's about the end of a relationship, or the end of a not necessarily romantic, even like friendships, or the grief of like moving away from a place that you love and you're going to miss it, but you've got to move because of like, circumstances, other circumstances like job or whatever. And then there was, let's see. Oh yeah, and then there's also like speaks to the confusion and emotional maelstrom of breaking up, because it's like, I think we're ending. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretending it's over, isn't it? It's question mark. Losing my best friend. So it's love and friendship and stuff as well. And then what was the other thing put there? Oh, and the music itself is like starts off really quiet and then gets more rocky, and then back again. And it also kind of makes me think of More Than Words by Extreme, but in the other direction, where she's saying, I think I understand the feelings. I'm confused. I guess we're breaking up, but please don't say any more. And More Than Words is all about, we love each other so much, we shouldn't even have to say, because actions. There you go. So that is my choice for round 2.
You just popped a song into my head when you said like friends breaking up. The Smiths, park the car at the side of the road. That joke isn't funny anymore.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's a great friendship breaking up. Like that's it. Yeah, you've gone too far, mate. I love that.
Yeah, and I just think like there's emotions that people think of sometimes too much in the sense of romantic relationships, and love is one of those. There's many kinds of love, and grief is another one, and friendship as well. Like there's different flavors of these emotions that people doesn't always come to mind, because the focus is on partners and romance.
Have you ever heard the song by Ugly Kid Joe called "I Hate Everything About You"?
Yep. And the feelings music. I didn't mean it. I was joking. No, I love that song. I really like Ugly Kid Joe, and I really like that song. Yeah, I even like the fact that he's almost doing like a comedy rap bit in as well. But yeah, I love that track. It's awesome.
And I have to say that chat has brought up a great song, Elliott Smith, Somebody That I Used to Know.
Oh,
of course.
Yes.
Chat wins.
Yeah, no, I really like that, and the video, I really love that as well. The Gautier with Kimbra. Yeah, really like that. It's cool.
Just somebody that I used to know.
I listened to some of his other.
That's a different song.
That's a different song. Yes,
Yeah,
there's two different songs we're talking about.
I'm talking about the Elliott Smith version. Of,
Yeah,
I'm just going to ask: is like Gautier's a cover or a completely different song altogether, or?
I don't know.
They're completely different songs.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough.
See, all I can think about is that other one. Somebody that I used
That's the Gautier one, yeah.
That's the Gautier one. It's Australian. Had one
somebody that I
massive
used to
hit
know.
with a woman called Kimbra, and I listened to some of the other Gautier stuff, and he very much kind of reminds me of like Peter Gabriel on some of his tracks and stuff.
I can see that.
So yeah. And Kimbra I quite like as well. She's doing some whole other different things now to what she was doing a few years ago. But Bratty says Wrecking Ball.
No, Bratty, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here with that.
I mean,
Yes.
as though Billy Ray Cyrus wasn't bad enough, we had to deal with his daughter as well. It's like,
What?
seriously, stop that.
Wait, what about boys? What about Boys to Men? End of the Road? Is that a breakup song?
I think so.
I think of it as a funeral song, but that's only
Everybody I was with started listening.
Yeah, it's not like funeral song, but
That's when you're pouring one out for your homies.
right.
I want to go.
Okay, go.
Go on then.
It's your
I want to
show.
go.
it's your show. Go.
You can just mute us if you want.
No, I'm not rude. I like my guests. I'm gonna go with Alanis Morissette. You ought to know.
I don't know. Damn, I thought.
Ah.
I said the guy got off lucky with that. So
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, no, good choice.
but that whole
That
like
was me.
rage of a breakup,
Yes.
that's up there. Yeah.
And I loved it. And like I love the sound of her voice.
Mm.
You know?
I just wish
like-
she knew what the word ironic actually means.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I know. The thing
one.
that
Like rain.
No, it's not. That's just unfortunate.
the thing that got me about that, Tug, is over here, British people are going, well, that's typical of the Americans, isn't it? They don't know the meaning of the word ironic. And I'm like, well, what's ironic is she's Canadian. So, ha.
Wow.
I met her when she was on You Can't Do That on Television on Nickelodeon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Because Nickelodeon
I-
Studios was at Universal, which was like just down
I
the
hear
street from
she's
where I live.
small. Like she's like
She's a tiny human. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
tiny
tiny.
human.
Yeah.
Just like Tom Cruise, a tiny human.
Condensed humans.
All right, so chat, you guys go ahead and cast your votes. Yes.
Don't
Nicole,
forget my
me
pick
too.
because I still think I want.
Oh,
my
Zach,
back.
did you go?
Yes.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
you did? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, you were first.
Heather. Yes, that is my puppy snoring. That is my pug. She-
I'm voting for Limey's pick.
Senor? All votes welcome. Thank you.
All right, guys, cast your votes.
I have counted 0 votes so far.
0 votes.
I take-
I have
Oh,
0
there's-
votes as well.
Oh, Bratty needs a rundown of. Can we do a recap? Everybody go through this, what they said
Sure.
their songs were.
We'll just go in order. So Chrissy, and then you, and
Yeah.
Cody. Yeah.
I said You Ought to Know by Alice Morissette.
And Limey said, "Don't Speak" by No Doubt.
And I said the ever popular wedding present Spangle.
Marvelous.
Give Me My Money Back, You Bitch by
Oh
Right.
God,
Ben Folds
that's
5.
it.
Great balls of fire.
I said Wait and Bleed by Slipknot.
You're okay. Okay, well, Jamin says Tug. Tug, you got 1 vote.
The Itch Came Back by Theory of a Dead Man.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Judgment Day, Mike Harper says he votes for himself.
Okay.
All by myself.
Oh,
I got 1 vote from Bratty. Thank you, Bratty.
Don't wanna be.
Come on, guys. We need you guys to put in the chat like what.
What did Harper say? YMCA?
Okay, Battlefield says Zach. Battlefield.
So that's 1 for me, 1 for Chrissy, 1 for Zach.
Mm-hmm.
42,000 for Cody.
Yep, there you go.
Go with that 42,000 again.
Come on, guys. We need your votes so that we can get past this part and go into the next one. Come on, guys.
We
need
can
this.
hardly wait.
I'm gonna peek ahead. What's the next one? Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm still sitting over here going like, I wish I hadn't bought you dinner. Before you dump me on your front porch. Oh, and
Oh, Zach.
I just got deducted 4,200 votes from my 42,000. So I'm losing
Okay,
now.
Nicole said Zach. No, Caldy. That's
I think Zach's got
42,000
2,
votes
so-
for you.
I think he might win.
I think Zach's win. Zach wins.
I demand
Call
a
it?
recount.
Heather says thanks, Caldy. Now that's going to be in my head the rest of the night.
Don't wanna be all by myself.
Earworm.
Every day.
Everybody out there, go ahead and also don't forget, hit those thumbs up, hit those thumbs up button. Make sure you help us get out into the algorithm. Make sure you help us get out there and support the channel. Just hitting that thumb up means a lot to us, all of us creators, and all of us up here. We're very grateful. Everybody's dropping links in chat, so please subscribe to each other, support each other. Let's go, let's grow all together. We can make this, an amazing place. And I absolutely love every single one of you. When you go live, you'll catch me on all of their channels, like here and there, and you'll catch me in their chats. You could follow me anywhere over there, and all of them. And I'm very grateful to have this panel, because this is an amazing panel. I think we all have our own little things to bring to the table, and it's fun. And I have a really good time. So thank you guys so much for joining us on Saturdays to do this live stream. Okay, next, we're going to the next one. Okay, round 3. Cheesiest love song ever. Which love song is the most over the top, cringy, ridiculous, and dramatic?
Oh, right here. Come to me first. Come to me.
Okay, you got
Come
it.
to me first. Come to me first. Let's settle this. Let's get this out of the way. This is a song that should have been buried in the mid 80s. It should have been taken out to a nice little farm in Tucson, Arizona, and been put out of its misery so that none of us would ever have to listen to it again. And that song is Muskrat Love. That song needs to go to hell and die.
Oh, interesting pick. Yes.
I hate it with a passion. The music is all right, but the words, get them out of here. You're dead to me. You're dead to me, Captain and Tennille. That's it. Called you out.
Called you out.
Oh, man. I think I'm going to answer this one easily and just quickly with anything done by Taylor Swift. Because she does breakup, makeup, and hookup songs that just mean nothing. So she generally fits in all the categories of that. So anything she does, that's a breakup song. Since the Chiefs lost the Super Bowl, she's about to make the ultimate breakup album. She about to dump Travis Kelce. So y'all watch out for that banger. That's probably going to drop about I'm going to say April or May. Probably May. She's about to drop the ultimate fucking bomb album. But just anything Taylor Swift. Just anything.
$5 in the swear jar.
We're all buzzing him.
I'm trying to censor myself, but it's just
anytime someone curses, we all buzz them.
I'm trying, but I'm a truck driver. I'm back in this. I can't censor myself. Sorry.
At least it wasn't me.
Who wants
All
to
right,
go
next?
Okay, I got one for you.
All right, go ahead,
The
Danny.
most irritating song that ever existed. It's supposed to be a romantic, lovey song, but it's not. It's just freaking irritating. It almost makes me want to use profanity. It's by Tony Basil, and it's called Mickey. And this has to be the most irritating song ever created.
Come on.
Oh, I love that
It's a
song.
great song.
That song is a
Yeah.
nightmare.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fun.
You're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
I do
Yeah.
prefer the
That
Weird Al
song?
version where it's Ricky and Lucy. Yeah.
I like the doo-wop stuff anyways.
But you got to admit, that song is annoying, right?
Yeah, I mean, it can definitely be annoying.
I don't know.
It's still through the era when it was popular and on the radio and on America's Top 10 every week, and you really grow a hatred for that song.
That's a fun song. Come on.
Yeah.
You have no soul.
You're fine, Heather. No problem.
And another song that's really annoying is Tracy Allman. They
Oh,
don't
come
know
on.
about us. That song is annoying too.
Okay, make him small. Just make him. He's done.
Your laundry's done, Tug.
Oh,
Yeah.
you need me to make my choice. Okay.
Shane, you
everything
need
I
to
do-
play that buzzer every time you cuss.
It's not a buzzer. It's not the cheese. It's a space heater. It's doing this for.
I don't know why it's so mad at you, man.
It's
Anyway.
angry at you.
Brian Adams, everything I do it for you.
Man,
Oh,
Stand that song.
thank you. Yes.
Song. I don't
That
hate
was-
the song, but
It was my mother's
choice.
favorite song for about 4 years.
I'm
and
sorry.
She played it over and over again, and
I'm sorry.
She made my dad learn it on the piano, and I can't.
Oh,
I can't.
No.
The song is so cheesy. The melody is
Mhm.
just so trite.
Mhm.
The lyrics are awful.
Mhm.
Just hate
Oh.
everything about it.
Damn.
Yeah, I've got a really high threshold for cheese, but that one, Jesus,
Ugh.
no, just no.
It's almost as bad as Kevin Costner's accent in that movie.
I had to step away for a second. What was the song?
Everything I do it for you.
Oh no. No.
Right?
No, Brian Adams ruined himself on that album. Or
Yes.
that song.
And
Yeah.
you really think that's worse than Mickey?
Yes, I
Yes.
do. I will listen to
Yes.
Mickey 100 times before I listen to that song one more time.
I swear to God, Tequila is the most annoying song to me because it just keeps repeating. I'm like, oh my God.
How dare you not appreciate the Paul Rubin P.
I don't. It's just annoying to me.
Tequila. It's the greatest song ever. It only has one word.
And this is why Shane and I are birthday twinsies and we're the yin and the yang.
There's something to be said about like simplicity. Like my baby does the hanky panky. Those are the only lyrics in the
Yeah.
whole song.
My baby, hanky panky.
I love Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. Wiggle when you walk and a giggle when you talk. Makes the world go round, round, round. Ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny.
Funny, make
Spend my money. Like, those are fun songs.
Oh, buddy, that's what I knew.
I don't mean to derail, but have you guys ever seen the Kids in the Hall sketch about the Big Bopper and everybody getting on the plane?
No.
No, I don't.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, well, the reason that the plane crashed is because Buddy Holly wanted a monkey to fly the plane.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll find the video and I'll send it to you. We can't show it, but he goes, "I'm Buddy Holly, and the monkey is flying the plane."
Okay, so who
There
hasn't
would be
gone
a
yet?
explanation.
That's it. There's no explanation.
It's Kids in the Hall, man.
Yeah.
You don't need it explained.
Yeah.
Does that go? Zach, did you go?
No.
He needs a minute.
He's working on it. Limey, are you ready? So that
Yeah.
Zach can type his?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to be very, very quick. No comments from the gallery. So my pick is what Tub just said.
Nice.
Because, and again, I had to double check because I was sure that this broke a record here, and it. I mean, I remembered that it broke the record for being the longest song at number one.
Ugh, yeah.
I had to check how many weeks. It was 16. Now, admittedly, back then, songs did stay at number one for longer, but not for 4 months of my life that I will never get back. The other thing is that it was at a time before streaming services and the interwebs. I am that old. And music was limited. There were only so many stone tablets you could carry around at one time, and they were flipping expensive. So if you listen to the radio, you had the local radio station with adverts, which were annoying enough. So you had those repeating endlessly, and then that song. And then if you listen to BBC One, the state-provided radio station, it was, that's all they played on there as well from 9 to 5. So that song was terrible, And again, I have a high threshold for repetition and boredom, but crumbs, that really tested my limits. And then, so I want you to check. So apparently, because I think that was around 1990, 91, something like that. The song that held the record previous to that for being the longest at number one, the record was set in 1955 by a guy called Slim Whitman, who was from America.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I had a quick listen to the songs as part of my preparing for this evening show.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
And it was called Rosemary. Sorry?
I said a fun fact. When Slim Whitman sings, it kills Martians.
Oh, yeah. For Mars attacks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That completely.
Damn it, I know that name.
But yeah, I listened to the song Rosemary, and apparently Slim used to like a bit of yodeling, which I like in some country music. And but Bryan Adams, and I never saw the film Men in Tights. I never did see the film. I hope to continue that tradition along with Titanic. But yeah, that is. Now, there is another one, as that was Tug's one, but there is another quick one, which is a country song as well. It's You're My Best Friend by Don Williams. It is very, very, very cheesy, very sentimental, but I have to confess, I do actually like it as well. I don't really have guilty pleasures because I like what I like, and that's that. But
never be ashamed of what you
There's
like.
nothing wrong with Don Williams, sir. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's, you know, again, it's about not just about I love you, but it's like we're best friends as well. We're, you know, and it's very, very nice, very nice. But yeah, the cheesiest one ever still goes to Bryan Adams because that song is an abomination. Thank you.
Did you just say
I appreciate your support, Lemmy.
Did you just say you never seen Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Not Men in Tights, the other one.
The one that song came from.
Prince of Thieves.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I've not seen either of them.
You haven't. Okay, you have to see Men in Tights. You don't have to see Prince of Thieves.
Yeah, yeah. That one I'd probably watch because it's the silly one, right?
We're Men in Tights.
The Mel Brooks version.
Yeah, I like
Limey, is hillbilly music real popular in England? Like country
music? No. The thing is, no.
Slim Whitman being number one for so long in the UK is weird to me, but
yeah, mind you, it was 1955. So again, that because listening to it, I was like, I'm surprised. I think it was 11 weeks at number one in 1955.
It's crazy.
But I don't think many people would necessarily call it country music now. But when I was growing up, nobody said they liked country, and now it's more popular amongst the youth, from what I understand. But as those years have long since passed me by, when I went to see Dolly, most people were older. There were a few people that were younger than us, but not many. But I think it's definitely it's going through one of those phases where it's like going more into the mainstream pop charts and stuff, which because, like, for example, when I grew up and I was listening to old country music from the 50s and 60s, there was like Johnny Cash and he'd have constant background singers repeating every line he sang.
Right.
And it was just years later I heard him talking in interviews, and it's like, I didn't want an orchestra behind me. I didn't want the Greek chorus singing, but it was what the production team wanted, or the label, because that's what was in the pop charts at the time, and they were trying to get us to cross over a bit more and more sales. So it's like when rock bands and metal bands complain that they've always had to put one ballad on the album because that's what the record label wanted. So yeah. So yeah, I love country. It's very diverse, like all other genres, and a lot of the commercial stuff is complete and utter tosh.
Well, to be fair, you said Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash doesn't have backup singers, and he's not a country singer. He's rocking.
Oh, he did. Yes, he did.
I saw that Muppet episode where he's in it, and all the Muppets were back.
Buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I say, like.
Are you talking about with the Muppets? Really?
No, I'm talking about the Jordanaires. They backed up Johnny Cash too.
Yeah.
He did.
I'm talking popular Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash going off in his prime and doing
Johnny Cash is Johnny Cash.
Thing.
Would you be popular?
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
I am a gigantic Johnny Cash fan. No,
I don't like
that
the implication
man
that
did
the
not
Muppets aren't
rely
popular.
on backup singers.
Oh no, he didn't
Not
rely
like
on
a
them.
Elvis kind of
He
thing.
Tug.
didn't even want him in there. But like, there was, like I say, like listening to these songs as I was growing up, my dad and my mum playing them, and I was like, there's some of these country songs that are annoying as hell because they've just got this constant repetition, like a Greek chorus. But then, like say years later, it's like now you see influences of hip hop and stuff in country music. Now you've got some couple of country artists who are singing and they're trying to rap as well in their music, which some of it doesn't always work. Clearly, some of them are terrible. But that's the same as with pop music. Back before rap was in the mainstream, you'd get some band who would randomly just have a verse that was rap, and they would normally be terrible, but at least they were having a go. So yeah.
Limey, if you want to hear great American country music, check out our newly Grammy Award-winning country artist of the year, Beyonce. Oh my god!
Beyonce,
What
that's a great
the
country
fuck?
superstar. Yeah.
Now, I didn't like the first single off the album that much, but I have liked some of the other tracks on the album. So I have to say, but you know, each to their own. And yeah, I do like some of Beyonce's stuff off the new album. So.
And Emery, just to be clear, I don't hate Bryan Adams. I just hate that song.
No, one of my best mates, his wife is mad
like
into
Bryan
Bryan
Adams
Adams,
too,
and
I
he's
like
seen
Bryan
him.
Adams.
He's seen Bryan Adams about 15 times now. She's one of those who will go to loads of gigs, and he's into like
That cuts like a knife.
he was into NWA before there was ever rap music in the charts, and one of the original punk guys as well. So it's a bit of it's like torture for him every time. Oh, I've got to go and see. Oh no, how will I go? I'm like, I'm so sorry, mate. Just roll a fat one before you go. It'll be fine.
Oh god, what was the name of that band? I haven't liked Beyonce since she left them. It was three girls. Destiny's Child. Yeah,
And produced
I haven't
by
liked her
Pascal-
since
by
she separated from
first
them.
single. Yeah,
I love Destiny's Child,
I like
but
it.
her going solo, I never cared for anything Beyonce's done.
Is it my
She's
turn
fine
now?
if you put her on mute.
I think it's your turn. Well, it's your channel. Just take over. Just
Yeah,
just
No.
mute us all and take
I'm
over.
Just say, Limey,
Respectful.
stop your yapping. Oh, Zach.
Zach's ready.
Zach's ready. Okay, go Zach. You go and then I go.
The whole collection from Taylor Swift is trash.
Thank
But
you.
Stay, Stay, Stay is the worst. The song literally makes a toxic relationship sound quirky and fun. Before you, I'd only dated self-indulgent takers who took all of their problems out on Mean Girl. That's not cute.
So that's 2 votes for Taylor Swift. Fuck y'all. That's 2 votes for Taylor Swift.
Everybody buzz him.
What you just said in chat, though, "Careless Whisper."
Yeah,
That's a great song.
that is. Yeah, I just saw that.
That
as well.
which version? I
Well,
like the way Seether did it.
Tug, what version?
I was just
Careless
thinking of the
Whisper was
original.
awesome, and then also Kissing a Fool. Kissing a Fool was great by him.
Now I'm never gonna dance again.
Oh,
Guilty feet, I've got
Got
no
no
rhythm.
I love what Seether did. That's one of the best covers ever. It really changed the emotional mood of it. The way what was it, George Michael? The way he did it,
Yeah.
of course, it sounded kind of, a little. And Seether comes in there. Wow. It was like, ooh. You would never think there was a same-sex relationship going on, but I just love the way
Yeah,
Seether did it.
see, they're good. I like that band. They're
Okay,
good live
Chrissy.
as well.
Puppy Love.
Mm.
Donny Osmond.
Call that
It's like, to me,
love.
it's
It's pretty bad.
I'm just like, there's so much sap that I feel like a rat trap. there's too much sap. I feel like a rat trap. Like things are gonna stick to me. Like get off me. It's too
Yeah.
sappy.
Yeah,
So-
saccharine.
So you're telling me that song is worse than Muskrat Love?
No, Muskrat Love was. I was debating Muskrat
Yeah.
Love and Puppy Love are two
They're both
that I was
pretty
going
bad.
back and forth.
The other one that
I was going back and forth.
the other one I was gonna put in this one where it was like kind of cringy is Frank Sinatra and Nancy Sinatra singing Something Stupid together,
Ooh.
because it's a beautiful
Something
song.
Stupid like
It's-
I
it's-
love you.
Oh, that song.
is
Oh.
kinda
It is.
weird.
It is.
That is kind of
it is-
weird.
It is a beautiful song
It
until
is.
you realize that it's sung by a father and a daughter.
Yeah,
and
that's-
you go,
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
no, sir.
Yeah.
I've never paid that much attention to it.
Guys,
Yeah, yeah.
what
Oh,
about
just
making love
jeez.
out of nothing at all by Air Supply? How do you make love out of nothing but all nothing at all?
I'm sorry, madam. I don't listen to Air Supply. As soon as it comes on my radio, I rip my radio out of my car and I throw it out. I go to the nearest place and I get a
Making
new
love
radio.
out of nothing at
I
all.
I get a brand new radio.
And
You're
since
not-
you mentioned
you're
that in
not-
the actual comments, nobody
My
said
radio
something
has
wrong.
coronavirus from Air Supply. We need a new one now.
Hey, Christy, back when I was a kid, everybody complained about a Kiss song called Christine 16.
Mm.
Okay.
Christine 16.
Because of her age.
What?
Sounds like a Depeche Mode
What's that
song.
song?
Yeah.
Right, we had songs going up until the early '90s about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like Little 15.
Yeah.
by Depeche
Winger, she's only 17.
Mode. Right. Yep.
17.
Yeah, Ted Nugent did one that somebody commented on recently. I can't remember. Yeah.
buddy. I don't know
Yeah, that
how.
was-
I don't know how he has survived that.
I know, right? It's like,
There was a
jeez.
song called Jailbait too,
Yeah.
There's a lot of that from those rockers back in those days where they signed a lot of forms giving parental control over where you go. You know what? You guys got lucky. You guys
but
got
there's a lot
lucky.
of there's a lot of stuff going on these days too. You see that Diddy stuff, right?
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
uh.
What's the next topic?
Yep.
I'm not
Before we-
even-
before we get into this,
I
we
think,
should
like-
definitely change the topic.
I think we're at open
I-
chat now.
I think, guys, give me a thumbs up if you want to go open chat. Give me
Well,
thumbs
we still
up.
haven't
Like,
voted on who
Well,
had the best answer.
I
for
okay.
cheesy
All right.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I also have like, is there like the saddest song? Is there the saddest song?
I have
Tears in Heaven by Eric
questions.
Clapton. That is the saddest song ever written.
No, sir, it's not. No, sir, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I will put this song up against it. Gilbert O'Sullivan, Alone Again Naturally.
What?
I don't think I know that one.
It is the most depressing song you will ever hear. The guy starts off, he's like, in a little while from now, if I'm not feeling any less sour, I promise myself to treat myself and visit a nearby tower.
I'll go
Because-
with John Lennon. This is Christmas.
So this is Christmas.
I hate that fucking song. Oh.
Hey, well, hey, hey, Buff. Hey, Buff, I just have a couple words for you. War is over if you want it.
I have a personal connection to that song.
Okay, that's fine, but
I
you've been
think that's
cussing
the
a
only
lot
reason
tonight.
I said that. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I still say Tears in Heaven because the backstory is incredibly depressing.
It's very depressing, but I still say Gilbert O'Sullivan, Alone Again Naturally, because the guy loses his wife, his mother, and his father in the same song.
Yeah.
Blimey. Yeah.
What about the
I mean,
wreck of the Edmonds Fitzgerald?
Oh,
Man.
who cares about what happens on
Well, under the sea and we're on the sea.
On the wreck of the Edmund
I
Fitzgerald.
always thought that Ozzy Osbourne Lita Ford song "Close My Eyes Forever" was a real sad song. I hate that song so much.
I think that song's about drugs.
Well, if it's an Ozzy song, then yeah.
I think you overdosed
Well,
the bottle.
you forgot Lita Ford too.
Well, true.
Both
Good
of-
point.
yeah.
Can we talk about how Ozzy Osbourne, how you can understand what he says when he sings, but when he talks normally, you can't understand a
understand
damn thing he's saying.
Yeah. I've wondered the same thing. Like, why is it that we could completely understand him when he sings, but when he talks?
Well, I saw something
Um,
yesterday where he's been diagnosed with Parkinson and he's not doing real good, like Michael J. Fox now.
Oh, I
That's
go
not
through
nice.
this every day. Like today was a rough day with my mom with Parkinson's. Like Parkinson's is very ugly.
Yeah, that's really hard on people.
It's a cruel.
We've
cruel
got
way to go.
we've got
It is.
we've got dementia with my stepmom. So it's
Yeah.
it's a
That's
but-
also very cruel.
but I went through that with my mom that died in 2016, so I know how to
Yeah.
approach that now. To instead of saying you've repeated yourself, like just go along with it.
Right.
Yeah, because they don't realize that they haven't heard
Exactly,
it. Yeah, and you're just gonna aggravate them.
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
my mom
Yeah.
today, she says to me, right? Like she does this thing where she'll say, like, I'm hungry, and I'll get her a plate and put it down. She'll say, will you break open my biscuit? Yes. Taste the biscuit. I'll go sit down, right? Like after I break open her biscuit, put it on her plate to go eat my meal. And then she's like, can you put butter on the biscuit? I'm like, well, why didn't you ask me that when you asked me to tear open the biscuit? I don't think she's like, I think it takes her the time to process. So then she's like, can you put butter on my biscuits? Then I get back up, I go over, I put butter on her biscuit, and I come back. And then she's like, I can't, can you break my fish in half? Like, I can't pick up my fish. Like, she's got like fish and chips tonight. So I was like, okay. So I came over and broke her fish. And then she sat there for a minute. She goes, can you put it in my hand? So I get back up. I walk back around like the whole entire living room, like put this fish in her hand. And then she's like, I got mashed potatoes in my lap. And I'm like, okay. So I come clean her up, give her another towel, put like kind of a towel, kind of like a bib thing on her. So that, like if she spills, she just spills it on, because she has a hard time like with her muscles. And so it's just like one thing after the next and the next and the next. And then it's in the middle of everything. It's, I gotta pee. What? Okay. It's like you're constantly up and down. You never get a minute to just like sit and kind of just zen. Like it's a constant, because they need constant care. And I get that. And I don't mind. But there are some days like today where I just kind of, at the end of the day, I was talking to Limey and I was feeling very overwhelmed before I came live. So I had to goose rub up. It was just one of those days. You've got good days and you have bad days, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think
Enjoy them all. Enjoy them all.
yeah, exactly, because someday you won't have them. And
Yep.
I think, yeah, definitely. I would have to say the most heartbreaking love song to me that really moves my soul, and it's not like a love song, but it's Whiskey Lullaby. Like that song does something to me, and I think it's because I'm ex-military. So he
Who's that by,
literally
Chrissy?
goes to war. He comes home. He comes in to see his wife after being overseas fighting for war, and catches her in bed with another man.
Who's that by, Chrissy?
Well, it's done by numerous people. Whiskey
okay.
Lullaby, but my favorite version is Brad Paisley.
Oh, I might have heard it. I might recognize it if I hear it.
But it's like even a good video, like that song just kind of makes me cry. Like, because I remember when I was in the military and I would see the ship pull out to sea and guys pull off their wedding rings, and then when I got pregnant with my daughter, I was on the other end, so I was on the shore watching the ship pull away, and I watched the wives do the same thing, and I was just like, oh, this is really rotten, horrible. And then you'd go down to like, you know, you'd pass the local pub or whatever, and all that would be full of military wives because the ship pulled out to sea and stuff. And I don't know, just it was weird for me. Like, but that song really hits home with me because I've seen both sides of the spectrum. I saw what the guys did when they were out to sea and they were overseas away from their wives. And I saw what the girls did when their husbands were away. Like, there was literally a couple that lived next door to us, right? And we would go over and we would spend time with them every single night. And one day, some guy shows up to my door. It must have been 6, 7, 8 months, right? Some guy shows up to my door. He goes, "Oh, I'm so-and-so's husband. I'm here to get some sugar." This isn't the guy that we've been hanging out with her for the last, like, 8 months. Like, it was bizarre. And it's just like, who are you? And he's like, "I'm so-and-so's husband."
And that
Next
girl
door?
wants to party like it's 1999 right there, boy.
Yeah. And I was just like, so then when she saw me, she just kind of pulled me aside and she goes, "That was the guy that I've been seeing while my husband's out to sea." I'm like, that's not okay.
Why would you
Not
say
okay.
That's right.
Yeah, why would you do
And
that?
why would you send her to my house without me knowing who? Why would I even like be like, "You're who? Where's the guy that's been there the last 8 months?" Like, I don't know. Just
Yeah.
anyway, so that song means a lot to me. It really does. Because I've seen a lot of that happen. And people got hurt and people
Well,
were
uplifting
devastated.
story.
Yeah, that's heavy, man.
Another thing too, it's one lady on our ship. This guy committed suicide, and I never forgot it because literally his wife sent him a VHS tape of her and the kids, and halfway through the videotape of her and the kids was her effing another guy and saying she wanted divorce. And so he's playing it in a public area with all of his friends around.
Oh God.
To show them his wife and kids,
Oh,
and it
geez.
turned, and he ended up committing suicide. He was devastated,
Oh
and
my
so it's
God.
like, I don't understand how people could be so cruel, but
Oh,
that
poor woman.
whiskey lullaby really means a lot to me.
That was intense.
I tell you, I don't know that Gibson, though.
I mean, who has the audacity to do those kind of cruel things? You know, like
Awful
who
people.
comes up?
There's the one girl. I can't remember their names, but it was popular a few years ago. This girl. I can't share the video at all. But
No.
her husband, they were together. He's in the army and went off, served, and she did porn while he was gone. It was a big thing.
I mean,
And
did he
remember
know
her
she was
name.
doing porn, or did he not know?
No,
'Cause there's a difference. So he didn't know.
He didn't know. He found out. Somebody apparently, while he was out deployed, somebody brought it up to him. Was like, "Dude,
Hey, is this your woman?"
yeah."
Oh, God.
And yeah, that was immediate breakup. You don't get alimony after that. Thank you for
Roddy.
providing the evidence I need.
That's a good one too, Roddy. If Tomorrow Never Comes by Garth Brooks. Oh, is that your tuxedo cat, Caldy?
Yeah, it's storming.
Velcro.
It's storming outside, so she's.
He's
Hi,
trying to-
Velcro.
He's trying to get easy internet points.
Hi,
Trying his cat.
Velcro. We're pet friendly here.
Where were you, Velcro, when I needed the 42,000 votes?
There's another song that I'd like to just bring up real fast, and it's "I Want to Grow Old with You" by Adam Sandler. I love that.
Adam Sandler.
I want to grow old.
Now you're gonna make me cuss.
Oh, now you just made me think of another Adam Sandler song, and it just went terribly
Go.
wrong.
Go.
Yeah, but he has
At a medium pace.
yeah, exactly. I know 20.
No, he sang that song, like Marijuanaville or something that's really cool.
I also like Jack Black. Butt cheeks are warm.
Jack Black can go to hell. That left this nut job.
All right, I'm gonna do open mic. Give me a second.
I used to like Tenacious D a lot back in the day.
I did too, but what happened then? I really like
Kyle has been quiet. Kyle has been quiet. Jack has opened his mouth too much.
Chrissy,
Yeah.
hit the open panel quick.
Okay.
Shane's talking. Hit it.
Yeah, just quick. He said lefty. Hit the panel button quick.
Hold on, Limey Lefty. I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to
know,
find
right?
it.
I resemble that remark.
Oh.
Twist and turn, solve the clues. Bring back this banter, you can't lose. Puzzles, riddles, facts to see. Come join the fun, set your mind free.
And see, I got a problem with that too. Is it I resemble that remark or I resent that remark? I've always known it as I resent that remark. And I keep hearing people say I resemble that mark.
Limey
To resemble it is to
It started
imitate
as
it,
resent.
to
And resemble was
identify
a
it.
joke.
No, I
and
think
just
what Limey was saying is I resemble it because he's a lefty.
Hang on. I'm here. So what?
Yeah, I mean, you use your left hand to write with or something. I use my right hand to write with, but what does that mean?
I'm ambidextrous.
I'm slightly ambidextrous, depending on the
I
task.
can write with either hand myself.
Some tasks just require two hands. Anyway, moving on. So the original phrase is I resent that remark, but I think there's some film or something, and then me and my friends know it as I resemble that remark if, as Chrissy says, you resonate with something somebody said. There's also an internet one, like I feel personally attacked by this content if somebody's made a post that you feel relates to you and you feel called out, even if it wasn't directed at you. But yeah, and also as Chrissy says, I am a lefty. I did read something about Kyle and everything, but I can't remember what it was. So if you could
So
refresh.
they're taking the phrase and directing it both ways.
Yeah, it's just a turn on a well-known phrase.
All right.
As I say, you said something about lefty, and like I say, I do remember something about Jack Black and Kyle, but I can't remember what the.
They were having a thing in Australia.
I'll fill this in.
Okay.
Go for it.
What Kyle said was a major blunder on his part. That it was after the assassination attempt, and they had some kind of
It was a birthday celebration. And they
yeah,
told him
birthday
to make a
celebration.
wish.
And he said next time
Live on
don't
stage.
miss.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worthy of canceling the dude at all.
Kyle said that.
Yeah, Kyle said that.
And then Jack Black distanced himself from
Their attempt at damage control, I think, made it way worse.
Yeah, I like that. That's a comedian on stage making a joke. I don't see that as
a comedian makes a joke.
Zach, I know, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? I might be wrong, gentlemen. I might be wrong.
Limey, I'm leaving you and Dan and Tug in charge.
Oh no! Flipping
I
out.
have to wee.
Let's
Okay.
go crazy.
Go for it.
You want to get nuts? Let's get
Let's
nuts.
What did you say earlier? Like she left us at the beginning. What did you say, Ashley? She left us here with no supervision or something, Tug?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
nice comments
The
tonight.
lunatics are running the asylum, and you forgot to give us the keys. Yeah.
That's it. That was it.
All right, you all know how to behave. Anybody
we?
can test
Really?
it. Buzz them.
We all know
Buzz
how
them.
to behave.
Shane,
That is Shane
poking
behaving.
you.
He can't speak and behave at the same time.
Zach's poking you, Shane. I'm poking Danny. Hi, Danny.
Over here. Touch you over here.
The Brady Bunch.
I will say this though, before we go any further, Tug, your song does win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your song does win because your song is true. The Tears in Heaven was true.
Exactly. It's a true story.
Where the Gilbert O'Sullivan was a fictional thing, and oh my God, what Eric Clapton went through with that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
a brutal
God.
one.
Oh
That's
my God.
intense.
Oh my
What
God.
what was the name of the song again?
Tears in Heaven.
Tears in Heaven.
That's the one he wrote about his son dying or something.
Yeah, his
It's,
son who
Yes.
it's about his
Tears
son.
in Heaven.
crawled off the balcony.
I
Yeah, he
remember it
crawled
vaguely.
off a balcony and fell to his demise
Oh,
Yeah.
from a.
Yeah, sounds like
I
bad
don't know why I tried to
parenting.
forget that song.
oof.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame it on bad parenting. I would.
Sounds like you
I
should have
wouldn't
been watching your kid.
Jesus,
It
Buff.
wasn't
Sounds
a
like
kid.
you
Mm.
should have been making sure where your infant child was at all times, like
You've
a
been what-
responsible parent should have been doing.
You've been watching.
But no,
You got to remember right before that he wrote that song to come out there, Cocaine.
No, it wasn't right before. That was
Cocaine
it
like
was
20 years
it was
before.
like
you are
20
not
years
defending
before.
him.
been
You
on
are not
cocaine.
defending him at all
I
right
am.
now.
I'm not trying to defend him. He might have been on cocaine and was so wired up.
No, he was
wasn't
sober.
Yeah.
Completely sober. Completely sober.
It's a good thought, though,
It was
Danny.
an accident. It was an
It
accident.
was an accident. And
It was a freak
Yeah.
accident that was terrible.
Accident.
You're not a parent, dude.
I'm not a parent. I am not a parent. I got plenty of nieces and nephews at young ages, and I keep eyes on them all the time. How does your kid wander off of a balcony?
I'm not going to have this conversation with you. I'm sorry.
Get
This is
out of
it.
here.
That's it.
It's
No.
easy when
I'm
you're
not having
laying
this
in the-
conversation
hey,
with you.
hey, it's easy to lose track
No.
of your kids when you're laying in the living room with a syringe hanging out your arm and the cocaine on the floor.
Nah, but Eric Clapton was stone cold sober in those days.
He was sober at this point.
Well, that's your opinion. We don't know
No,
No,
that.
no,
His
it's
drug
the
test-
opinion of he got investigated. It was an accident.
Bull.
They always
Bull.
do.
any
Oh my God.
He was
Accident.
probably a Democrat.
Accident.
I had
If you
no
had got
idea
charged
that
by
agreeing
doing a
with a song would bring this up.
He was probably a Democrat.
Yeah, if you had got charged, Biden would have pardoned him.
No, I just shared a video last night. What it boils down to is celebrity status. I'm not going to charge you like I wouldn't charge a normal person, okay? I just accidentally came across a video of Ice-T pulling this soft sit crap during a traffic stop. Check my video out I did yesterday, the My Life. And he's doing this crap. Hey, man, you just follow me over here to the DMV, man. You know, no! Arrest him, tow his car. They did not tow his car. They just wrote him tickets and let him go. It's like, no! Tow his car. He needs to be served underneath the same principles of justice that we, the normal people, are being subjected to. I don't care who you are. You have played a cop on Law and Order SVU for the past 4,755 years. You should know something about law by now. But no, they just wrote him a triple tickets and
What?
let him go.
You're a wild man, sir.
I don't agree with that analogy. I'm not going to let Dr. House operate on me. I don't
I'm
expect an
Doogie
actor to know the
Howser.
laws of
I
that.
can, yeah, I'm Doogie Howser. I can do your heart transplant. No, what? No, I played a doctor on TV.
Okay.
Though. I know what I'm doing. No,
It's like
get out of here. Anyway,
He was very talented, though. Dr. Hauser.
So Limey,
Yes.
another song that I was
Yes.
thinking about bringing up tonight was going to be a Pulp song,
Oh, yes.
and I didn't do it because, like my other songs, no one knows what the hell they are.
This is the thing. I had to like discard a few because I thought, well, if chat's going to vote, I need to choose ones that everyone's going to know.
Yeah,
It was tricky. It was tricky.
but
So what was the Pulp one?
if they don't know it, they can Google it and listen to it and find out how much it sucks.
Thanks, Dan. Yes, quite right.
literally Pulp's this thing called Love.
Oh,
That epic.
yeah.
That epic. What is
yeah.
this thing called love?
You know, I could bring up this. Well, I'm not going to bring that song up. I probably
They just, yeah, again, like
lots of
Pulp,
songs you probably shouldn't bring up.
Pulp music and lyrics. There's some acts I listen to because the music, some for the lyrics, and the really good ones are both. And yeah, Pulp's one of those for sure. Storytelling, emotion, yeah, it's
Dirtiness.
humor.
Lots of humor and lots of that dry British humor in
Yeah.
Pulp songs that you catch and you're like, what? I don't know what that means. Like,
Yeah.
looking at it anyway.
What about what about that other song? I don't think it's the same song that you're talking about. These guys are singing fast. I'm not sure who the band is.
Miss Shakes.
I believe that they can go love. Just
That's-
listen to my
that's-
heart.
That's the
darkness.
darkness.
Yeah. Darkness
Those-
with Justin Hawkins. No, is it Justin Hawkins?
Yes, Justin Hawkins rides again. He's got that YouTube channel.
Oh,
Yeah, brilliant artist, brilliant guy, brilliant guy.
Energy. I like a good falsetto rather.
Get your hand on my woman, mother.
what am I talking
Girl.
Oh, Tug.
What do you think, Zach?
I'm
Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
It's gonna be down.
I know what finger he's going to show you. It's not going to be his thumb.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. He's pointing down. There you go.
Tug.
Yes,
In your eyes, who's that?
that's
by?
Peter Gabriel. In your eyes,
In
the light
your
that hits
eyes,
your eyes, I am complete. That song.
It doesn't.
Yeah, you got to like hang a boombox over your head.
your eyes,
Yeah, it
Wait.
doesn't ring a bell.
your
How have you
eyes.
never heard Peter Gabriel
I
in
know.
your eyes?
I don't-
Seriously?
It's down from the inside out.
You're Frampton.
I know what to tell you.
I don't either. That's
Genesis.
It's just-
You have to say Genesis to the English folk. You have to say Genesis or early Genesis.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I Genesis. I don't. I'm sorry. I disappoint, but I don't know that song.
They were Peter Gabriel was in early Genesis.
Yeah,
when
with,
they were when they
Phil
were
Collins.
when they were
Yeah.
doing the whole glam thing.
Yeah.
That's when Peter Gabriel was wearing like flower petals on his face and stuff. Like that.
Okay. Nice. I've always liked Peter Gabriel. That like the songs that I do know, and he was was it Kiss the Frog with his
Kiss
like,
That Frog.
Yeah, right. And apparently there was a ride at one of the theme parks where they played the video and the seats you were in moved up and down and backwards and forwards like you're on a roller coaster as you watch that video,
Sure.
which I thought was pretty cool because he was always kind of like trying to experiment with new ways of doing things and yeah.
Yeah, he was a
I
really,
really
he had
feel
some
like
weird
tonight-
multimedia ideas.
Mm.
You know,
Some
I really
Witchworks
feel like
and
tonight
Witchworks.
this whole show was like, let's see how many songs we can name that Danny really hates.
I went to a Peter Gabriel concert one, and it was one of the
Oh,
wildest
oh.
concerts I'd ever been to. Just from like a technical standpoint, all the crazy stuff he did to the stage. Like
Right.
he would sing "Shake That Tree" or "Shaking the Tree," and like
Yeah.
a whole tree would like come up out of the stage,
Right.
and like everybody would like get around it and start shaking it. And it's like
Nice.
stuff like it was like Pink Floyd almost. It was that
Yeah.
level of.
He's a madman.
He
Like-
is. He's completely insane.
I and I do not like his music. Like I don't listen to Genesis or Peter Gabriel, anything like that. Like, but I effing respect that you know.
Yeah, he puts it all on the table.
You better put some respect on his name. What the
I really like a lot of Phil Collins. I like a lot of Phil Collins solo stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Some-
you're entitled
put
to your
some
opinion.
respect on his
Yeah.
name.
Don't be like that.
I will say this about Phil Collins though. Thank God for Phil Collins, because if we didn't have Phil Collins, we wouldn't have the drum sounds that we have today. If it wasn't for him,
That's
we
true.
would not have those true.
I mean, you got to respect anybody who can be a lead singer and the drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his producing work, like when the chick from ABBA left ABBA, and she sang that song, "There's Something Going On."
Right.
Brilliant drummer. Brilliant.
All right, I'm gonna try to give you that one.
Oh, you're gonna give it to me, or I will come up to Georgia and I will beat it out of you.
Well, we had enough of innovative drum work before Phil Collins.
We had Neil
just-
Peart.
No.
we had Neil Peart.
No, we're not talking about innovative. We're talking about in the studio.
Yeah.
The way that they started recording drums changed because of something with Phil Collins. It came from the playback. They were playing the
way
drums.
he edited it.
No. They were playing the drums from the feedback into the microphones, from the speakers into that one microphone, and that's what led into a lot of the drum sounds that we have. You have to give it to him. You literally have to give it to him.
Yeah, I don't even like his music, and I'm agreeing with
Yeah,
that.
like you have to give that to him. He changed the face of drumming.
But I can't believe we didn't mention "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" as one of the worst love songs, and that's Phil Collins.
Oh, God. Yeah. There are so many bad ones.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
well, none of them's bad as Studio.
All right.
The worst
Quick question.
song
Quick
by
question.
far.
All right. Question for the panel. Does anyone know what that song is about? Can you tell me what that song is about? I have no idea either.
Yeah,
I thought it was about like pseudo-active and he needed some Studio.
yeah, like a drug is
That
probably
might
the
work.
best answer.
That might work. Hey,
Hey,
you know what, Dan? No one else has ever given me an answer. They've just gone, actually, I don't know.
I always thought it was about an allergy, but it could just be me.
It might be. I don't know.
Hold on. One of my mods just messaged me. I'm sure we talked about this already. Has anyone mentioned Air Supply? Yeah, we did mention Air Supply.
Talked about Air Supply.
Yeah. They got knocked out of here. We said that we were not.
Let us
even
discussing
mentioning Air
COVID.
I'm just trying to make sure y'all.
Was it Rome? Was it Rome?
Supply.
Was it Rome that sent you that? Was it Rome?
I care not to disclose the information.
Okay,
of
well,
who
anyway,
my mod is that I'm talking to.
To your mod, I'm
What
going
the
to say
heck was
this.
that?
Like I will say this again. Anytime Air Supply comes on my radio, I rip it out, I throw it out, and then I go to the nearest dealership and get a brand new radio. That's what happens when I hear Air Supply. That's how much I hate them.
How do you feel about Africa? I miss rain. Oh, Toto.
Oh, man.
How do you feel about Toto?
Toto's great.
Damn.
There's nothing wrong
Okay,
with Toto.
fair enough.
I like Toto.
Nothing wrong with Toto.
They did the soundtrack to that 1984 Dune movie, and it's
Oh my God, it was
Oh.
so terrible. It was so terrible.
Well, no, I like
It was so terrible.
It doesn't remind me
It
about
was so
that.
terrible.
It's like, it brings up the one crappy thing they ever done.
yep.
And we can do this question. Was that one worse or was Flash Gordon worse?
Oh, come on, Flash Gordon. I mean,
Oh,
Flash Gordon is
Gordon was
bad,
a
but in
banger,
way.
man.
That's such a me. Ah.
That's a banger right there.
It does feel like they made it up on the fly, but you know, it's still catchier than the Dune from Toto. Come on.
I'm just saying, both of them were crappy, phoned in.
It might have been crappy phoned in, but did you take a look at the singles and album sales? Well,
I mean, Queen definitely did a lot better when they did Highlander, and they did Who Wants to Live Forever and stuff. That's better than Flash Gordon, easy. But I still, it's hard to answer that question because I love it, but it is absolutely and empirically terrible. I agree.
Yeah. And Dan, if we were going on album sales, that would be a very bad thing to go by because Muskrat Love would be up there. It would be up there in the sales, as bad as that song is.
well, Pac-Man got there and went gold. Come on, really. And you had Pac-Man Fever, you know that song? It went gold or something. There's no accounting taste. People buy garbage. You know,
Zach, hey, Zach, have you got something or are you just hanging on? Just hanging on?
A song suggestion has just been brought up to me by said moderator. We did not mention the great classic song, and I'm going to use a David Hasselhoff version. I can't fight this feeling deep inside me.
Oh, come on. Now, if
That's
you really
the
want
love
to
song, though, right?
The best version of that is the Blue Suede version.
come on, man.
Oh, I don't know that one. I know Vonda's
Blue
Jackson.
Suede David Hasselhoff
Yes,
version.
Blue Suede did do it great, but I love the David Hasselhoff
Did
version
you
more.
say David Hasselhoff version?
Anybody that starts the song Ooga Chaka, Ooga Chaka.
Ooga,
Yeah,
ooga,
right.
ooga, chugga, ooga, ooga,
So,
ooga, chugga.
Yeah, it's a brave move. Brave move.
And they were the loudest band, and then the Who overtook them because they were the loudest band.
Right.
Hey, Caldy, you
Yeah,
ever
what's up?
hear the David Hasselhoff album called Night Rocker?
I have probably heard of it, but I guarantee you I have never heard it.
They brought up Hasselhoff, and you're the music guy. I thought for sure you'd have heard some of the Hasselhoff albums.
Does he look German to you?
Yeah.
He's laying on the floor eating a cheeseburger on the album cover. Yeah, he organized it.
When this is over, I want you to Google David Hasselhoff. Night
No,
Rocker.
sir. Don't you put
Listen
that
to it.
evil in my my algorithm. Don't you do it. Don't you put that evil in my algorithm.
Okay, now Zach has something.
Zach said something.
The worst song ever is Lola because I thought it was one thing and it wasn't.
No,
All right.
it's not.
What's
You're wrong.
That's another one where I
You're
prefer the
wrong,
Weird Al
Zach.
version. Yoda's
You're
good.
wrong, Zach. And Cug is right there. The Weird Al is better, but Zach, you're wrong. That song also tricked me. I remember where I was driving. I was driving over a bridge one day when I realized what that song was about, and it
I
hit
like
me and I
Lola.
stopped. Now, what?
Oh,
the
hi.
hell? What the hell?
I like Lola.
But no, it can't be the word. It's great. It's the Kinks, buddy. It's the
I don't
Kinks.
know.
Yeah, I will take
I love
Yoda
Lola.
over Lola, the Weird Al version. Yeah.
I was chilling in a swamp down
Oh,
in
no.
New
Yes.
Orleans. Bubbles all the time like a giant carbonated soda. SODA.
And also, he hits a note at the end that, in Yoda.
Yoda. Lola. La, 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 Lola.
Weird Al's version of American Pie too.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
I played that on stage
So
one
good.
night when my drummer broke his snare drum and I played that, and that went over better than everything I think I've ever played.
Thank you, BBB. You got us talking about music now.
That's so
My son recently discovered Weird Al, and he discovered him through the song Albuquerque, and he was like listening to all these different
Oh,
live
yeah.
versions that are like 40 minutes long.
Oh,
Colby and I are both like,
I love that song so
It's a
much.
great
Yep.
song.
So when I was in it, and I better be thinking of sauerkraut. That song has so many parts in it where it's just like, they're sitting in the studio going, "What the hell are you doing?
What is he doing? What's
What are
happening?
you doing?"
exactly.
Make sure
Put
your
your
son
tray
listens.
tables up.
I'm
Make sure
sure
your
they're
son
all
listens
cracking up.
to. Make sure your son listens to "Trapped in the Drive-Thru."
Oh yeah. He's been getting a very extensive Weird Al lessons from me.
Nice.
The cement in a bubble with a bright sun behind me. Man,
Where's my wallet?
Hey, Christy, we talked about.
I'm surprised.
Christy, we
Go
talked
ahead,
about music all night, and I hadn't brought up one of them songs I sent you.
Yeah. Yeah, bring up some of those, Danny.
Nah, you bring them up. I'm not gonna bring them
You
up.
were talking.
Did you send her a
about it,
mixtape? I mean, what's going on?
Danny. Yeah. What are the songs?
Come on, Danny.
Open up, Danny. Come on.
Oh, I was sending her some funny songs I found on the internet.
hold on, Zach's
did.
got something. Hold on.
Amen, Bratty. Kokomo really sucked.
Okay, you going
Take it to Jamaica.
Bahama,
Come
come
on,
pretty
pretty
mama.
mama.
Oh, Zach,
Why do I know the
I know
words?
your number now, Zach. I know what to do now, Zach. Next time you come to my channel, we'll play. Next time you come to my channel and you're like, "Hey, play me some of that Alice in Chains or something," I'm like, "No, I got something."
Ooh,
Like Kokomo.
I love me some Alice in Chains, boy. Alice in Chains is one of my bands. I actually got to play with them in an underground place in Seattle, and I opened with them like on the drums playing Rooster. That was really cool. And one of my favorite songs ever by them is Man in a Box, and I want this played at my funeral.
Oh.
It played at my funeral.
That was one
I'm
of
a
the
man
scary
in a
videos.
box.
That was a scary video back in the
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
because they had the guy with the eyes.
I really love
And the chicken coop.
Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots. I absolutely have so much respect for Five Finger Death Punch. Like,
Yes.
I really like them. Like one of my favorite songs
Those are
by
all
them is
excellent.
Jekyll and Hyde. Really like that song. But yeah, like no reaction. Okay, guys.
I like all the bands.
No, they were giving you the thumbs up.
Yeah, we
I
agree.
want Godsmack played at my funeral.
Oh, I love Godsmack too. I do. I really like
I'm a big
Voodoo.
fan. I like all the songs by a band called Creed.
I
Oh,
love
fuck
Creed.
you. What the hell?
No, I do. No. Can somebody please buzz? Shane, F-bomb so many times tonight. Don't cut music with Shane because he can't hold himself back.
I mean, to be fair, he did mention Creed.
Yeah,
I
you
like-
said,
Okay,
you said
there's a
Creed, you
song.
triggered me.
There's a song
Why
by
do you not
Creed
like
that helped me
Creed?
get through my divorce when I had my daughter and she was a year old
Oh
and
dear
I
God,
was getting
what song?
divorced. And arms, it's My Own Prison.
Hmm.
My Own Prison
Yeah.
helped me get through my divorce. It did. Like I listened to it quite a bit. But I like his voice for some reason. Like
Yeah.
he's got like a good deep.
You like Scott Stapp's voice. No one has said ever.
I'm
That band came out of
sorry.
Florida.
I like it. Like I like those deep voices, like Disturbed. Like those voices, like just get to me. Like I like those deep, dark,
Okay.
like just yeah. But I don't know. Like I also listened to a few songs of Hinder and that kind of stuff. But I mean, that's because it played at the bar that I was a bartender at, like one of my second jobs or third jobs. So
I like
it
Three
played
Doors
Hinder.
Down.
quite a
Have you heard Three Doors Down?
I
Three Doors
forgot
Down,
about
Hinder.
Hinder. Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I like them too.
I gotta look up some Hinder tonight. I did
Hinder, I
like
like
them.
them.
Yeah, I did
But
like them.
I always love the fact that I'll head over to Caldy's channel and he introduces me to new music. And I love that because I love hearing new music. Like I love music. Music helps you like just breathe.
It can
chill.
be therapeutic.
It
Yes.
can
Prodigy,
be.
it'll teach you how to breathe.
It can also make you angry. Because
Okay,
Yeah.
I have a joke. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Oh,
Are you ready for this?
No.
joke?
Oh boy.
Are
Here
you
we-
ready?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh no.
I don't play any of that gay stuff on my channel. I just listen to Belle and Sebastian.
Okay.
Thank you, Limey. You got it. You got it, Limey. Thank you, Limey.
Very good. It's
Thank
true.
you.
Cody has
Wow.
an extensive music knowledge. So
Encyclopedic.
yeah, encyclopedic and eclectic.
Eclectic is the term. I wouldn't say encyclopedic because I don't know most of what you guys are talking about because I have been so deep in the underground listening to
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, right.
Like
Fair
I haven't heard Five Finger Death Punch. I have no idea
Really?
what that is.
Check them out.
You're pretty cool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. They got some talent. They got some real talent.
All
What?
right, yeah,
This is it.
Caldy.
I'll check
Cody
it.
is too cool to
Five
know
Finger
these
Death Punch
well-known
is one of my
acts.
favorite bands.
Is
They
it
do-
is it called new metal? Is it one of the new metal bands?
Yeah.
That's why. Like it's
Um,
and that's,
Yeah.
Don't let that like
kinda.
sway you though. It's
But
not.
But it's not.
it's not a slight. It's just
Okay, some of
so-
their stuff is really hard and heavy. Other stuff, like they did this song for the military, right? And they show how many veterans pass away homeless on the streets and all this stuff. They do some amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Their
Their lead
lyrics
singer
are
has a
always
interesting voice.
really like heartfelt, even when they have their angry stuff.
Okay, let me ask you this: is there a melody that I can pick up?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
Okay, all right,
absolutely.
That's what I
that-
mean when I said they're actually talented. They're like a new metal.
Yeah.
That actually has talent.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Is an actual something that I can find to go blah 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 blah
Sink your
blah.
teeth into it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
you
the
can
song
understand
Jekyll
the
and
words.
Hyde.
Yeah, you can understand the words you say.
Like the song Jekyll and Hyde talks about being like two different, like this side and that side, Jekyll and Hyde, like how he changes from being this one persona to this other persona. It's a really good song. And my daughter one time, she did a Snapchat and she had a lyric from Five Finger Death Punch, and I immediately responded and she goes, "Why are you the only one? And you're my mom that gets that. Everybody else is like, what do you mean there's a demon inside?" I'm like, Five Finger Death Punch? What? Like,
I think our
Cool.
boy Zach has something to say.
yeah, go ahead, Zach.
I listen to Five Finger Death Punch, AC/DC, Foreigner, Queen, Aerosmith, Black Sabbath, Nickelback, and more.
He said the N-word.
Me too.
Nice. Good
Nickelback.
range.
I'm gonna make a Bell and Sebastian fan out of you. I'm gonna do it. I don't know,
Colby,
but I'm gonna do it, man.
You and I were talking. Why can't I think of it right this second? But one time I was on your stream and we were talking about that guitarist that made all of those crazy lyrics about making fun of everything and then turned the lyrics. But he did it. God,
Whoa.
I think
It's
his name
Frank
right.
Zappa.
Yes,
Yeah.
Frank Zappa. I
Yeah.
love
Oh, the
Frank
vocoder.
Zappa.
Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah. And I love how his lyrics play out, like how he does his lyrics, and he'll poke fun at things, or he'll poke fun at the government, or he'll just do crazy, literally, like, because he wants to intrigue them to try to copy him, like copyright him, so that he could go after them for freedom. And he really was someone who paved the way to get freedom of music. He was Frank Zappa.
He is also one of the reasons that we cannot play music on YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
He did pioneer the name Moon Unit, though.
Yeah.
Moon Unit, yeah.
And I would love to get someone's ear in Congress to be able to say like that creators should be able to pay like a $5 or $10 umbrella fee a month, like a club does. Because
Yeah.
clubs, like
That makes
everybody, like clubs have
Right.
to pay an umbrella license to play everything, right?
Yeah.
They come
Right.
in. I would be willing to pay $5-10 a month for the royalties, and they know, like it used to be, they had to count it by how big the
The
city
venue.
was and stuff like that. Now they've got it down to an art, to they know exactly how many times it has been played. If I could pay $10 to an umbrella license to CSAC, ASCAP, BMI, TuneCore, all that stuff, and play that stuff, and they get pulled out of that $5-10, I don't see how that would be a bad thing.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I just don't know who to talk to about that.
I just don't see why you can't play stuff that's up on 40 other channels already anyway.
Well, the reason is I've studied some of this. The reason is they change it somehow. Like they'll drop it like half a note. Like if you see like shows where they're playing King of the Hill, right? You'll have 5 seconds of an actual King of the Hill, and then the audio will shift, and then the video will shift, and then the audio will shift, and then the video will shift. They do that with music too. That's how they get away with that. So what I'm proposing is like
We all pay a subscription.
Yes, I want to play all of this stuff. Let me pay you this much amount
Right.
in dollars per month for an umbrella license, and I get to do what I want to do.
Yeah, and then-
Everybody would make more money. They would make more money.
Yeah, because all we have now is like your YouTube licenses, which are overpriced, and
they're BS.
profit sharing is ridiculous. It's
They're
like 50-50.
BS.
It's
They're
nonsense.
BS.
And yeah,
And
it is.
like you were talking about, like even if you went into the ultimate profit sharing and everything like that, you still can't play Queen.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You
Nope.
can't do it.
Right. So
Zach,
we
if
would
you
get their
happen-
music out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
We
Think
would
about-
get their music out there so much, and people would actually go like subscribe more to their and like download them more on like iTunes and that
This
kind of
is it.
stuff.
There's always that argument. The copyright holders, the big companies, are just so want to control things. They're worried about protecting their revenue. But like you say, there are legitimate things to be said for like more people who become well known on through YouTube and social media are far more likely to say, look, yeah, review, critique my stuff. Don't worry, I'm not going to copyright you or whatever, because at the end of the day, it's free advertising. Even if you say you hate it, somebody might go, well, actually, I disagree. I'm going to go and listen to it. So
Besides, on the
Yeah.
internet, hate watching is big business.
yeah, right. It's
Big
all
business.
Yeah.
engagement. Yeah, engagement can be very emotion driven, and negative emotions tend to get you more engagement. But yeah, either way, I mean, the whole argument. I remember this playing out on arguments going backwards and forwards about people who wanted to stream by gaming, and Nintendo was the worst for like clamping down on that and trying to sue your ass. Yeah, exactly. They're just like so litigious when it comes to that. But other gaming software publishing houses were like, no, it's fine. It's like it all adds to the culture, and it's free advertising. So
Well, it's like right now, the big drama is with Minecraft music, because you've heard Minecraft music whether you know it or not.
Yeah,
because every YouTuber uses it because it was copyright free. It was public domain by the guy who wrote it, who, you know, he wanted it to be free for everyone.
Right.
And now Warner Brothers is copyright hitting everybody because they think they own the rights to it because they got the rights to Minecraft to make that stupid movie with Jack Black.
And you just said it right there. Warner Brothers. As soon as that came into Warner Brothers,
They got their claws on it.
Like,
but
I'm
that's
sorry,
ridiculous.
like me showing this Batman symbol right there. That might get it.
That's ridiculous. So they
And yeah,
did
Nintendo's also the worst. Yeah.
presumably, when Warner made that Minecraft film, they only had limited rights to the copyright. They then don't get the copyright for Minecraft music in perpetuity. That's just stupid, right?
Yeah, and right now, like Warner Brothers and Microsoft are going to go like against each other. They're going to.
Oh, great. Well, I'll get my popcorn. I mean, the thing is that the whole copyright and everything is ridiculous. Anyway, sorry, I think Zach wants to go. Go for it, Zach.
Zach, if you don't know them,
Shane,
check
what
out
was you wanting me to listen to?
System of a Down.
Oh,
yeah.
I
Love
don't know if
System of
you
a
know
Down.
them or not.
I really like System.
Yeah, System of a
They're
Down's
a
awesome.
beautiful band that when you listen to their first album and listen to their latest album, you can hear the significant change of what they did in their style of music. It's kind of weird. It's a battle between Serge Tankian and fucking Duran. How they fucking battled between stylistic choices.
Ooh.
And you can hear it through the albums. It's weird.
Oh,
And
great about
there
that.
was a disconnect that they had within the band that they kind of broke up, but they came back together. But listening to their first album is like their first album is such a political hardcore kind of album. And the last one, Mesmerize, which was a 2-part album, they're all melodic and singing together. All this, it's just like you can hear the progression of the band through their albums. But check them out. They're one of my favorite bands still. I'll give them that. But it's weird the transcendence they went through. It's really weird.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like their first couple of albums, so I'm intrigued about that change. Yep.
Yeah, I had all of them and got stolen. But whatever. Allegedly, there's a new album coming out. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to hear what y'all are doing now. Because y'all are having problems within the house right now. You're having too many problems right now. Mainly between Duran and Serge. Serge used to play guitar, but he's the lead singer. But Duran is he's basically lead guitar. And slowly through the albums, Duran, you hear him sing more and more and more. I was like, okay. And by the time you got to the point of that last release album, Mesmerize, Duran is doing a lot of singing. And you barely hear Serge. But Serge did keep his stake. He did keep his hold. He does do a good number of leading vocals, but
Zach, don't use that kind of language.
it's between those two. Now, Shabo,
Buff. It's Zach's turn.
what?
Zach's using face language, man.
Zach's using
I
face
love
like
chop suey.
Chop
Give it a
Suey is
try.
probably their peak. That was probably their peak. I think a lot of people found them off of that. I found them off of Sugar. A buddy of mine, my best friend, he was like, dude, you gotta hear this. And he played Sugar for me. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And I became a fan instantly. But yeah, Chop Suey was probably their mainstream hit that really put them on the map. And as they went past that, you know, you were either a fan or you weren't. But yeah.
I have a band that I kind of at 19 years old met when I was in Millington, Tennessee, in my tech school in boot camp. I just got out of boot camp, went to my tech school. And when I got back from my first tour to Iraq, I heard them on the radio and I was like, oh, this is my friends. They have a one-hit wonder, but I know all of their songs. And I absolutely love this band. They kind of remind me of like, but it's probably because like I was in their garage hanging out with them, drinking, smoking, having fun, like just chilling with them on the weekends. So I might be a little partial, but I don't know if you guys know the band Rehab.
Yes.
Okay. So they did the Bartender song. Bartender really did it this time. Broke my parole to have a good time.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they have
Yes.
so many more songs besides that. They have Bump, which is amazing. They have Graffiti the Sky, which is amazing. Bottles and Cans, Seeds and Stems. Bottles and
You
Cans.
know the guys from Rehab?
Yes, I partied with Chris all the time. Like what?
Hell yeah. That song is awesome.
But that's the only one that they ever really got out there big. But I do absolutely love Rehab. Like they did like Bottles and Cans, like and a Bump. Dun, 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 and it's kind of like the Beastie Boys with a little bit of techno, with a little bit of beat. It's different, and I love that sound. Like I really liked it.
See,
Sounds
every,
like
ti-
that something.
every time you say bottles and cans, the Beck song drops into my head. Bottles and cans, just clap
Okay,
your hands.
well, let
just
me
clap
tell
your
you,
hands. Just clap your hands.
My daughter, I listened to it so much while she was growing up in her car seat in the back seat that I one day had a realization. My daughter is in the back seat going, bottles of cans, seeds and stems, down to my last roach, here I am again, caught between tomorrow and yesterday, telling myself it'll be okay. And I'm like, not okay. Not okay. And so I stopped listening to it with my daughter in the car.
If
But,
I'm not
like,
mistaken,
yeah.
we can play that one and get away with it. I got it in queue.
Wait, Zach's
that-
got something. Zach.
Little
Zach's got
sponges.
something. Zach.
Oh, fudge nugget. I just remembered. I love Ramstein.
Rammstein.
Fudge nugget. I love Ramsey.
No.
Bigger Titan.
All right.
Oh, yeah, they're
I love Rammstein.
For you metalheads out there, what is the name of the band where they perform at a castle in Germany?
You named too many German metal.
You guys not seen that?
You've named too many
named every
German metal
German
bands.
No. I'm talking about a band that literally has like
Typo negative.
no, it's not.
I
no,
love typo negative.
Godzilla.
I know.
Gojira.
But I can name 100 bands with a freaking castle in their video.
Chrissy bringing it up.
No,
right?
I'm trying to tell
we'll
you,
make it
these guys are literally
transformative.
performing
It'll be
from
fun.
a castle. Like
What?
one
Say?
guitarist is one tour,
It's
on one
rehab.
tour, the bass
I know, but
player is
they'll
on another
copyright
tour.
strike.
No, really. That's cool.
No, it'll be fun.
Sounds
That's
awesome.
I will
I
find
don't think
it. I
it'll
will
be
find
fine,
it.
even though I know Chris.
No, we're gonna. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. We're gonna make sure it's transformative and
I know
it's
that
Can I
French
play-
dude who is Enigma.
Can
he
I play
lives
a
in
song?
castle. And he's like studio is in the
trying
castle.
to
I can't remember his name. Michael.
I'm gonna play a song real
Ratu?
fast,
Oh my
I
God.
know.
and then I need your guys' opinion. You guys can all hate me. I don't care.
Can you bring up this rehab song right quick?
Mhm. Are you putting it in the down?
It's right there.
You can't play stuff
Where?
like that.
Where, Shane?
I have it backstage. It's in present.
Okay, well, I'm not seeing it backstage. I'm only seeing us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, is that it? Okay, got
You
it.
need. I was just. Yeah.
Shane, if you get me copyright struck,
Just a slight taste. We're
just
gonna
saying.
be we're gonna be transformative with it.
If the
we're
strings
gonna
you
do
The whole
got
time it's
the-
playing, we're going to go la 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 la.
No, we're gonna do the 5 seconds. But in case anybody doesn't know what this song is, all right, let's skip ahead a little bit. This guy,
Do the art. That's Chris.
yeah,
And let me tell you, when he was in Tennessee, he was always sweating profusely and always greasy. And he was great.
that's not fair. But
Just saying.
okay,
But I love him to death. He's awesome. He's awesome. Like, I love him. Like, literally. Like, he's way cool. Now I'm sitting here talking to you,
chorus.
drunk and on the run. I feel
So you're kicking the door into
my
a
father's
trailer.
car. I crashed that piece of beef and I walked away.
Yes. All right, but that's rehab. Y'all go check them out, man. Check out rehab. That song.
They have like
Fucking
on
Bart.
that
It's called
album-
Bartender's Song.
But on
yeah,
that
yeah, a
album-
lot of great songs on that
Like,
album.
really a lot of good songs on that album. Like, I love Graffiti the Sky because they talk about how the government is graffitiing the sky, like the airplanes, the satellites, the skyscrapers, but they're arresting kids for tagging a effing wall for
Well,
like graffiti.
Well, they should be arrested. Those little
Yeah.
hooligans
Hooligans. Those
Jack
gypsies.
Scally.
driving up
Gypsies.
the price of my spray paint.
Anyways,
God.
they do really good. There's one
I'm sorry.
that
I'm
makes
so
me
sorry.
laugh.
I'm so sorry.
There's one song they do that makes me laugh. It's about looking for a pebble in the hall, trying to pawn a Motorola as a phone, like a remote control as a Motorola. Like they just have some really good, it's really, do you know what I'm talking about, Shane?
Yes.
It's like trying to pick a pebble out of the carpet in the hall. Like, it's just hilarious. Like, they have some really good stuff. And there's one that they did, Mission Impossible, and you could just tell they were having fun. So there's one dude going doodaloo, 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 and the other guy's like doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Like, they were just totally having fun doing Mission
It's
Impossible.
just
Like,
having fun. I love it.
they're just
Yeah.
having fun. And I love that. I love that so much. But I guess I'm partial because I actually knew these guys for like about 6 months before I left Tennessee. But yeah, they did. They had like some really cool stuff. Like they came out with some really cool stuff. I really do think that Bump is probably one of the hardest to
Yeah,
sing.
when we go
Bump.
backstage,
Dun
I'll
dun
play
dun
this
dun dun dun
video.
dun 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 dun. But like, no, I love it. Like, if you guys get a chance, listen to Rehab. They've actually got some really good music out that
Yeah,
I
we
enjoy.
go
Like,
back
my
to-
daughter knows it verbatim, and she still to this day is like, why do I know this verbatim? I'm like, I don't know. And she's like,
Because
I
I
don't even
raised
listen
you
to
on it.
this. I raised you on it. Yeah, in the car. One day, I think it was raining, and my back wheels of my Mustang hit the painted line, and so my tires spinned a little tiny bit, like because I have a stick shift right at the time, and so my tires just kind of spun a little bit. And my daughter says, "Easy, mommy, easy." And she's like, "Play some Rehab, chill out."
Oh my God.
Cute.
It was really funny. She was in her car seat, so she's easy, mommy, easy.
Someone suggested that the band playing in a castle. Cheryl, that's it. Cheryl M was saying, "Is it Danzig?"
Oh, it's
The band
Gojira.
playing in a castle.
No.
We found it.
It's Gojira.
Yeah, I
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
remember the name.
What is it?
Gojira.
I
Gojira,
recognize,
okay.
I recognize the name. Never heard any of their stuff, but they're a recent band, aren't they?
Yes.
I mean, they're still around right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see Tug's chat.
When I say
Sorry,
recent,
Tug.
I
It's on
probably
private
mean in the
chat.
last 20 years.
Sorry,
'cause,
Tug.
you know.
Yes. Yeah. Damn, Chrissy, get that dog a CPAP.
It's a pug. That's how they sleep.
Just a little cute little oxygen.
No, me.
It's
No,
a
me.
Pugs are
pug.
born defective. It's just the way they are.
Come here. And here's the funny
can't
part.
breathe.
She's sitting here looking at me. She's not even sleeping.
Oh,
She's
dear
just looking like,
God.
They're just abominations that we have inherited to exist.
I'd have to find a video, Chrissy. You might hate
God's little
it,
mistakes.
but there's a
God
guy.
had nothing to do with it.
There's a guy I stream with from time to time, but he had a buddy that jumped in. That's he does not believe pigs are real dogs. He goes on a rant about them.
I can tell you this is a real dog.
Oh, let me
It's a
see.
real
if I
dog.
can
Don't pick on
find
the nosy.
What
See you later,
Friendly
Cheryl.
here. What's going on?
what
Wow.
got me the other day, and it still
see you,
gets
Cheryl.
me,
Picking on
is that-
Tug's
is-
Day.
is that
Oh.
there is an actual Chihuahua German Shepherd mix.
Oh, yeah. And
There
I
is an-
saw.
there is
The
an
backstory to that is
actual-
pretty intense.
It's true. I had to look it up because I was like, no, that's a joke. It's
Okay,
a joke.
no.
I know I'm getting
They-
fed into it. And sure enough,
They
that's a
have
real
literally bred pit bulls with chihuahuas so that they have the temperament of a chihuahua, but the power of a pit bull.
Is it
How
called
dumb
a
is that?
Oh
that is when someone needs to step
Yeah.
in and go, stop it, nerd. Stop
it.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You
That's-
don't want the
that's
temperament of
not
a
good.
chihuahua with the power of a pity.
Like
Don't
a
do
primal
that.
with fur. I mean,
Yeah.
geez.
It's like a gremlin. Don't feed it after midnight.
Yeah,
Don't show
right.
it any light. Like,
Right now.
don't let it get into water.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna play you guys a really quick song, really fast. Let me
Okay,
get
okay.
there. All right,
What are the plans here? Quick song and then what? You're in.
and then we're
And
gonna
we'll all be crying. It won't matter.
well,
yeah,
And then group hug.
now we can.
and then we're all gonna
Next
say
Hug again.
hug, hug.
actually
Stop taking out my pug.
let's go over to my channel after this and have some
Okay,
fun.
I'll catch you on your channel. I have to go take off, but I'll pick up on your channel. I won't show my face, but because I have respect for her and her family. But yeah,
What?
I do have to go somewhere.
Oh, gotcha.
But I have a mobile computer that I take with me that I can connect to. So
Do your thing, madam.
Why did it bring up my channel?
Years have passed, we've walked this road, carrying scars only we have known. Trust don't come easy, it's hard and gold, when the past still lingers, when the nights get cold. Nights get cold. With me, I've been broken, so have you. We've seen love fade, we felt it untrue, but here we stand through highs and lows, trying to hold on when the wind still blows. Wind still blows. The weather in our hearts is unpredictable. Storms roll in, but we're still unbreakable. Lightning strikes, but the sky turns blue. Through every season, I stand with you. I stand with you. I stand with you. Some days are sunshine, some filled with rain. Love ain't perfect, but we love through the pain. We build and rebuild, brick by brick, through every tempest, through every trick. Through every trick. The weather in our hearts is unpredictable. Storms roll in, but we're still unbreakable. Lightning strikes, but the sky turns blue. Through every season, I stand with you. I stand with you. I stand with you. Time has tried to wear us down, but love's a force that won't back down. Through the thunder, through the haze, I'll be here through all our days. All our days. Trust is fragile, but it still holds like fire burning through the cold. I won't let go, and I hope you see you're the only storm that still moves me. Still moves me. The weather in our hearts is unpredictable. Storms roll in, but we're still unbreakable. Lightning strikes, but the sky turns blue. Through every season, I stand with you. I stand with you. I stand with you.
oh,
The
Danny.
drum beat isn't metal enough.
I know it needs. I
Eh,
think it,
That
I've
drum
heard
beat,
worse.
that drum beat just doesn't match the.
Oh,
I
come
think
on.
it
It was
needs
better
a
than Hazy
more
Vance
more
Hazy.
epic pounding.
But
I say at least it's better than Hazy Fantasy.
Did I say epic pounding? Jesus.
check backstage right quick. I got my boy's video pulled up.
Just
Did Tug vanish?
Yeah. Tug did.
Tug
Okay.
dipped out. Yeah.
Tug had to go.
Night, Tug.
Okay. Here you go.
I missed him.
I apologize.
We
in
love you, Tug.
advance.
Good
I
night, Tug.
apologize in
A lot of
advance.
people here don't know about why pugs aren't dogs. I want to know if you could explain it in 30 seconds or less.
Everybody shut the fuck up now. This is a serious subject. So pugs are not dogs for many reasons, but they can't dog. There's nothing about these things that are even remote. First of all, they look like manatee seeds. They're disgusting little mutants. You ever seen a pug try to drink water? It'll kill itself by drowning. You can't leave it outside for 10 seconds or it'll get eaten by an owl or an eagle carried off into nowhere. You have to make sure that the toilet lid is shut or else it'll drown and die. You know, regular dogs, you can pick them up and rub their belly. Not with pugs. Pugs, they roll on their back and go.
I don't know what he has against.
Dude, it's somewhere down the line. It's like, hey, we're trying to do this poor thing. Now we have hugs.
A lot of people here don't know.
I really don't know what he has
Wow.
against bugs.
Wow.
I was on this panel. I was on this panel when he did
I'm rage
this.
quitting. I'm rage quitting. I'm done. I'm done.
Uh-oh.
I defended the pugs. I was on this panel. I defended it. But he kind of made some points.
Okay, look. My pug is an amazing dog. She's the most well-behaved breed in this house. We've got a Brejon, we have a Chesapeake Retriever, we have a Chocolate Lab, and we have a pug. Let me tell you, my pug, best, listens, attentive. I say sit. I say get out of the kitchen. She gets out of the kitchen, and she'll go sit on the edge of the carpet. She's so
she's
smart.
the smallest one. She's
No, the Brejon's the
submissive.
smallest one.
Toast
Oh,
dog.
and yesterday, the Chesapeake Retriever was rolling around the yard. My mom thought she was playing with the ball until she saw the curly tail. And then she
I'm
said,
sorry.
"Save the pug!" And I ran out there, and Noni got up and she said,
Chesapeake Receiver?
yeah, like my pug is vicious. Like she's tough.
No, did you say Chesapeake Receiver?
Retriever.
Retriever.
Like, she
What breed is that?
look it up. It looks like a chocolate lab with curly hair. It's waterproof
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, I've
They're
never heard
they're
of
a
one
hunting
before either.
dog for like duck hunting, and we have a lot of ducks
Oh,
out here, so there's
yeah.
a lot of duck hunting. So my dad has a chocolate lab and a Chesapeake Retriever, and people always go,
I'll take your.
"Oh, pretty dog, pretty
Yeah, I've never heard
lab."
of one.
I'm
My
just
dad's
going
like,
to take
"That's
your
not a
word
lab."
for it because I do not feel like trying to type the word Chesapeake.
So she looks like a chocolate lab with like curly hair, like
Yeah.
longer, waterproof.
Oh,
And then there's like 3
Ooh.
layers of hair, so like she's more waterproof. And also one
Oh.
of the things is she goes into the brush. So like she'll go brush pushing. Like she pushes brush for like pheasant and other land quail, other land birds.
I love the way you say brush. It's like the beer commercial for Bush.
I am the beer commercial for Bush.
Brush.
There you go. See,
Oh, there you go.
that's a Chesapeake
There
Retriever.
you go.
Danny, thank you so much. I'm gonna make Danny big. Hold on. Let me make
That's
Danny-
Zach. Oh, one of those.
Pretty
Okay.
dog.
Yeah. She's super pretty and she's super sweet and she's very kind and she's loving and everything, but she's just a big puppy and she's got a lot of energy and her feet are like 10 times the size they should be, so she trips on them because she's just a puppy. So she's
Aw.
and
She's gonna be.
today she just dove into the pool in the rain. And so me and my dad were out there going, "How do we get the dog out of the pool?" And then today DoorDash came with our dinner. And at the same time DoorDash came, the mailman came up and she decided to bolt out the front door and be like, "Hey friends," and like ran down the street. So here's me and my dad. Down the street. Ah. So my parents have named her Mercy.
Okay, fair
Why?
enough. Okay.
Why?
Because
Why?
oh mercy,
Why?
what is she into?
Because
Oh
she gives
mercy.
mercy to these
Oh
mother-
mercy, have mercy on us. Oh mercy, what are you into? Oh mercy,
Have
what is she chewing?
mercy
Oh mercy. Oh mercy.
on me. Make me so bad, I'm in misery. Baby, baby, have mercy on me.
So yeah, they've named her Mercy. At first they were gonna name her Maga,
No.
Ooh,
she was really dense. And my mom's like, "No, not doing it."
that
And
would have
now
been a
she's-
hilarious name for a dog.
Maga.
Yeah.
They literally named her MAGA for like the first 3 days, and Limey's like, "Oh, I'm gonna accept it."
I played nice. I said hello to
You
the
did.
dog, and I'm so glad they
You did.
changed the name. So glad.
I was gonna say that would be the perfect
Yes.
thing, but for people like centrist views of going like everyone could attack that dog. Everyone could attack that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have named that dog MAGA. Oh, look at that bitch. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, don't feel bad, dude. That's not the worst thing I've heard tonight.
I think Zach.
No, Shane's F-bombed so many times. I don't
yes,
even know
that's
what's
true.
going on.
I'm sorry.
Just
I'm just
saying.
happy. I'm just
So I'm gonna do another box opening soon, and then Wednesday night I'll be doing another unique Q&A open panel at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
Cool.
Okay. I'll be
What
back
you
at work.
unboxing? Oh, that's the
I'm
mistake.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna try to pop up on your I'm gonna try to pop up on your Wednesdays on your Wednesday open panel, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
try
have,
too. Like, I can't promise you
yeah.
because I'm back to work next week.
Boo.
Well, you know what I can do that Chrissy can't do? I'm gonna promise you that I can be there, Zach. How about that? I'm gonna promise it. I'll take off that night.
That's it. I'm moving cold here.
I'm doing an unboxing. I'm doing an unboxing tomorrow. I'm just gonna open my mail that's been pulled in since I've been truck driving. Funny thing, I finally got my information paperwork card that I need.
You are breaking up, dude. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear
Your
me
mic's
now?
cutting out all of a sudden, Shane. Like,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we good?
Yep.
We're Verizon. We can hear you now.
I think I need to be closer. But I got my damn I wanted to do an unveiling on it and maybe not, but I got my card for my health insurance. It's just a simple card to use for my it's like health security credit kind of thing, whatever. I don't want to it's too long of a process to explain how that works for people that don't know, but just either way, it's just something that money gets put into my account for my health insurance.
Like an
But
HSA?
HSA.
It's an HSA?
Is
Okay.
that.
Okay.
They spelt my name wrong.
So it's a health savings account that Zach puts money, Shane puts money into, and then they compensate a portion of that to the medical, and then that kind of pays his co-pays and his medical as he goes. So an HSA is a really good thing to have. They also help pay your prescriptions and stuff. So
They spelt my damn name wrong. My last name.
well, you have a
just thought it was
complicated
kinda
name. You won't
funny.
even tell us. You're Shane, you're Buff, you're
Well, it's not my
Sir
first
drinks
name.
a
It's my
lot?
last name. It's my last
Oh.
name they spelled wrong.
Oh.
I'm just like, what? It's it. But anyway, I don't know. I
Who's
just thought
tapping?
that was funny.
Who's knocking?
Oh, you still got
Somebody's
that music
knocking.
playing in the
Should I
background.
let him in? Lord, it's the devil. Would you
Um,
let him?
Yeah.
One of
Sorry.
the songs that I used to absolutely love. I remember being like a child, like small, like not too small, but like between being teenager and coming home, turning on MTV because both my grandparents worked, and I would jump on the couch and I would do flips and cartwheels through the living room and pray to God I didn't break things when this song would come on MTV. But I absolutely love Lita Ford.
Went
I
to a
love
party
Lita
on
Ford.
a Saturday night.
Yeah,
Didn't get laid. Got in a
got in a fight.
Uh-huh.
It
That
ain't no
no
big
great
thing.
Yeah.
that was like, I remember being this little girl doing cartwheels in the living room going, I want to grow up to be beautiful like her. Look how beautiful she is. Like it was just like, I loved that song so much, and it made a big difference in my life because like I remember like going to school and like I'd be on the bus and stuff, and people like kids would pick on you and stuff like that. I'm like, it ain't no big thing. But yeah, that's one of the songs that influenced me the most in my life.
It's
What
nice
are
that
your-
you've got a song
So-
like that.
Do you listen to the Runaways?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
That's
Cherry Bomb.
That's a band that I would love to show the video, but that is
Yeah.
basically I
so,
feel bad. I
The
feel bad
Runaways.
showing that
The
video.
Runaways. God, the Runaways. Cherry Bomb, where they were all in lingerie, and it was Lita Ford,
Mm. It was
Joan Jett,
it was just Cherie. It was just Cherie Curry
Cherry
that
Bomb,
was in
I'm
lingerie.
where they were all in lingerie.
When did that come out? I'm just
Late-
thinking I was probably a teenager. How the hell did I miss that?
late 70s, early 80s.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
Like
That's how-
one of my first memories is Joan Jett's "I Love Rock and Roll," and that was
Yeah.
That was the number one
But-
song in
Yeah, that was-
1982.
that was after the
Joan
Runaways.
Jett was part
so-
of the band with
Right,
Lita
okay.
Ford in the Runaways,
Oh.
which is Cherry
So
Bomb.
were they like a super group, or were they famous
Yes.
for?
Limey,
Oh,
you
they were
have to look them
supergroup.
up
No,
because
they
they did a
were
lot of tours in Europe.
and they were the first female super group that ever happened.
Yeah, because
That-
I'm
that-
thinking
It was
I don't
like
know
a female
many
boy
female.
band, but it was.
Yeah, I don't
Go
know
ahead.
many all women.
Okay, look, you've got Lita Ford, Joan Jett.
yeah, right there. Daily
yeah.
Dan's got it.
Yeah,
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks,
Oh,
Dan.
jeez.
That's a
Yeah, I don't know if I can think
13-year-old.
of any other.
That's a 13-year-old in lingerie, Dan.
Blimey. The
Yeah, this was before
The
they
highway
went,
women.
Oh,
The
Hey, I
highway
Jeremy
women
didn't,
Bomb.
is
hey,
maybe
buddy,
the
I
only
didn't
other one I
take
can
a
think of.
picture.
I know, but that's a very young girl in lingerie.
That's
Yeah.
before
That's
they
why-
went
that's
Joan
after with her
Jett and
feathered
the
hair going
Blackhearts.
Cherry
Yeah.
Bomb.
No, they're fine. They're fine.
Okay, look,
Um,
Cherry Bomb, Cherry Bomb. Take my cherry Bomb. Do you not get it?
Oh, there
Okay,
was
is that
there was
them?
a yes, that was them. That's them. That's the Runaways.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
they've got a
I love the
Vivo channel.
Runaways. Thank you,
And-
Caldy.
Yeah,
This has
Yeah.
had,
I like the Runaways.
this has had,
yeah.
the song's had 24 million views in the last 5 years on their official Vivo channel. So yeah. Wow. I should be listening to that. I've got some music to listen to later.
Number one song on my birthday in 1982. I love rock and roll.
Put another time on the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll.
I was 17.
Oh, Joan Jett's coming close to me in September. I might have to get me some tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want me to break your heart about Joan Jett coming to you? You want me to break your heart?
no, you can shut your whore mouth. You're not gonna ruin.
I can.
You're not gonna
I
ruin
can.
Joan Jett.
I can shut my whore mouth, or I can.
No,
ruin it.
go ahead, Caldy.
Oh, what you got?
They're auto tuning now. They're auto tuning.
What?
They're auto tuning.
You know, the last concert I went out to, like close to me, it was the Who, and I
They're
can
all-
tell they did not
they-
auto tune anything.
Yes, they
Wait,
did.
who?
I'm sorry, but they did.
Really, the
Sorry, but
Who?
they did. Yeah.
They
The
had
Who.
Ringo
the-
Starr
the-
is the drummer.
The
Who are you
Who.
talking about?
The Who, the Eagles, all these major acts that are going out, even Taylor Swift is going out and they're doing the same performance. And it's you they have pre-recorded their vocals and then they're singing it.
I think one of the best concerts I went to that was here, Billy Joel. I really liked seeing Billy Joel, even though he got really old. And I was like, oh, Is that Billy Joel?
But still, a bottle of
Oh,
white,
Lord.
bottle
Yeah.
of red.
And the other one was Eminem.
shit.
Eminem was a really good concert. Poke sack, poke sack, poke sack.
I think the best.
Hey
concert I've
fam,
ever
I'm
been
gonna jump
to
down. I need to finish my BLTs. I'm hungry. Have a
Okay,
good night.
All right,
no
man.
problem.
You have a
We're
great one,
gonna
sir.
end up. We'll go ahead and end. That way we can say goodnight and live in the backstage.
One quick
Thanks
question
for
BB.
joining, Zach. Enjoy
Okay,
your
one quick question
BLT,
before we
man.
go. There's this
What's that?
band that I like that most people don't. Most people probably never even heard of them, but I like them and they're really weird. And I want to know if BBB and called in had ever heard of them. And they're called Mumford and Sons.
Of course.
I
You
know.
know
I
that
have
band?
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know them.
Yeah.
I
Mumford
have
and Sons do a different kind of music, and I really love their sound. I don't even know how you would describe it. It's just
Bluegrass.
So, what is it? Irish folk
It's
music?
no,
He says
it's bluegrass that was copying when Old Crow Medicine Show came out. All of a sudden there was all of this inflection of bands coming out to do old timey music. That's what it was. We had Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic
Old
Zero.
timey. That
Oh, this
Yeah.
still sounds so
That's it.
originally
That's it.
classic.
That's how you describe Old Crow. You don't call them bluegrass because they do bluegrass, but they also do like we don't grow tobacco around here no more.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
old timey music.
I like
It's
Old
just
Crow.
old-timey.
And Mumford and Sons aren't bad. Yeah, I quite like them as well. The
Yeah.
sound anyway. Yeah.
what is that?
But yeah, Old
Is
Crow
it Blake
Medicine Show.
Shelton that does the song about the blue tick hound and the prison and like breaking out.
I don't know that one.
Okay, so they have like this blue tick hound that hunts down prisoners, and the warden has this amazing blue tick hound, and so they take a red tick hound and they put it out in the woods, and he goes and sees his girlfriend all the time. So that night that they actually wanted to break out of prison, they put her out in the woods, and the prisoners were running one way, but the dog was running the other because he
I
had.
have no idea.
Oh, let me find it. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Damn it, I forgot what I was about to say. I don't know.
Did Zach say he has to go? Because I'm worried he might
Yeah, we're
fade
gonna
away.
go. We're
I'm worried
going.
he might fade away.
All right.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna
you guys have the StreamYard for after, right?
What, backstage?
Did you drop it in? Yeah.
Oh, your channel.
Yeah.
If you dropped it in Nameless, then yeah.
Did you drop it?
I will drop it again.
Oh no, it's in private chat.
Yeah,
There you go.
private chat.
There you go.
yeah,
It's in
it's in
private
private
chat.
Oh, okay.
Old
Gaz.
Red. Okay, it's by Blake Shelton. It's called Old Red.
Oh,
I have heard it.
Yeah,
I
it
have
does
heard
ring a
yeah.
bell actually.
Yes.
Now you say
Yeah.
that, but I'm not.
All right,
Yeah. Okay.
Zach dipped out.
Oh, it's like I say, he's growing lad.
We're all tired.
Needs his food.
I'm not tired. I'm ready to go. I'm ready
Okay,
to
well,
go.
I'm gonna drive
Good
to
to
my
go.
friend's house, Caldy, and then I'll be in your chat. And if you drop the link for your panel, I'll jump up on your panel. But I won't have my camera on because I'll have respect for being at my friend's house and not have my camera on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go terribly late, but it's back
Couple
there,
hours. Yeah.
and I will drop off of yours right now, and I
So
will
can
see.
you please play Old Red for me if you can, or a version of it?
I
No,
cannot play
will
that one.
copyright
I
strike you.
cannot
No,
play
that'll
that. I
copyright
cannot
strike
play
you now.
Blake
No,
Shelton. I
Nope, you
cannot
can't.
play that one. I have learned what I can
So
and what I
listen
cannot
to
play.
it. Listen to it, and then let me know what you think of it.
I
Will
can
do.
play it.
No, you can't, Shane. Copyright strike all of us. Everybody, we're dipping out. Good night. We love you.
Happy trails.
Thank you,
Oh,
everyone.
no. Okay.
Good night.
Hey, Chrissy, I sent you Mumford and Sons song on your text.
Okay, I'll watch it. Thank you, Danny.
Yay.
Thank you. All right, guys, we're gonna peace. Love you guys. See you next week. We got some fun stuff scheduled next week. Don't miss out. Hit
Hey,
that like, hit
Rome.
that subscribe. Hi, Rome. Sorry you missed us, Rome. We're gonna jump over to Caldy's. We're jumping over to Caldy's. Caldy's setting up right now. And everybody, we want to grow. We want to be successful here. Thank you all for being our friends, supporting us, and being committed to us. Thank you guys so much. Peace.
Happy